Hi guys. Of course, this is my first live, so tell me if you can hear. Of course, this is my first live, so tell me if you can hear. Of course, this is my first live, so tell me if you can hear. Of course, this is my first live, so tell me if you can. Okay, now can you hear me without the echo? I had it up on another window. Now can you hear me without the echo? And another window. I had it up on another window. Now can you hear me without? Okay, the echo gone. Mercury's still working at going direct in my mind. How's that? No reverb, no echo, we're good? Hey guys. Hey, hi, hello, and good afternoon. I apologize, I think my email is going off. Okay, so let me pull up the chat here so I can see you guys. I don't even know how many people are here. We'll scroll up a little because it's moving a little fast. Wow, I expected maybe my mom to be here, maybe one of my cousins and a couple of friends that I told, but looks like we have 37 people. So hi mom, I see you had made a comment. Aries Void. And is that background music too loud? Would someone let me know that? Hey Czar. Hey G McCarthy. Cosmic Awakening, my girl, go check out her channel. She does pick a card readings and is amazing. Hey Lizzie Warren. I don't know how to pronounce some of these names, so I do apologize if I butcher your name. Sarchi, Stacy. I am. Hello, I am. Jennifer, Autumn, Boss Lady B, Jamila, Cassie. Hey, Cassie. Neighborhood Hope Dealer. Good to see you. Some of these names are really familiar to me. Jay Winks. And if I missed your name, let's just say I say hi to you too. Asteria. Sarah Maria. Okay, yeah, that chat's still moving. Hey, Cassie. I got two friends named Cassie here. Love it. And everybody in the chat, Mardell is actually my mama. So she's here. I see she's here. Sunny's Lightwork TV 78. Hey. Divine Spirit Consciousness. Sorry, I'm just like, oh my gosh, there's people here. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna run this. We'll just say, oh, Stacy, thank you so much for the super chat. We'll start with Stacy, but I just wanted to say the reason that my long-awaited live that last February, I decided, oh, I'm gonna go live, and then I got what I still believe is the coronavirus. So I was very sick for almost 2 months, and it was not a good time. Oh, hey Tanya, look, my cousin Tanya's here. Never done. I literally spilled a little bit of this tea as I was getting my more comfy chair. I was telling the Cosmic Awakening earlier, she was giving me a little pep talk, like, you can do this, you can go live, you'll be fine. I'm still like, nervous, but she told me, or I was telling her that I sit normally on this little shoe organizer over here that I've now used as part of my desk to expand all the card decks I've got. And I say, sometimes when I shift on that during the readings, I'm like, I hope people aren't think I'm farting because it just sounds so funny. But we got this squeaky chair, but this is more comfortable, I think, for live readings. So, oh, thank you, Kate Raven. Thank you so much. Okay, so I think I'll just say I'm like, I'm so excited. Divine Spirit Consciousness. Spirit, you are so awesome. Was just asking how can I open my intuition, and then I got a message that you will be giving free live. Yay. And then Stacy, thank you for this. Yes. Well, I will go ahead and start by saying that, yes, I woke up this morning. Well, I was actually over on Tarot Medium's channel. She was doing a live last night, which I then went over. She left her live to go over to Uncensored Intuitions live. And they're both YouTube channels, so you can search those if you want more. They go live quite often. Well, I think Uncensored Intuition was live for the first time last night, but it was really fun and interesting. I got a little message from my grandma. But anyway, the reason that I'm doing this live after so long awaited, is this morning, Archangel Michael just put this seed in my head that, yes, you're going live today. And I'm like, I am. Haven't washed my hair in 8 days, haven't put on makeup. 8 days ago was my grandma's, or 7 days ago, a week ago, was my grandma's funeral. And that's why I've got these flowers back here. But I really just felt real close to spirit lately. And of course, the whole grieving process. But I just really want to, oh shit, thank you so much, Shayna. Yes, I will go ahead and start with the super chats as far as questions go, just because I really do appreciate it. I was not expecting that at all, so thank you, you guys. But yes, I'm like all over the place, and I do apologize. I'm still like so nervous, but you guys are awesome. But yes, we've been feeling really close to spirit, and Archangel Michael's one of my main guides, so he is just always around, and especially lately just with that whole grieving process. And shout out to my friend, the Cosmic Awakening. Her grandmother recently passed away as well, so we kind of had this little soul connection with that. So yeah, I mean, you can find help, and what's the word I'm looking for? Can't edit this out, so you have to bear with me. Just camaraderie, I guess, because the whole world is going through a bit of a collective grief process. I mean, a lot of people's lives are changing. A lot of people miss those who've passed away, or those that they've broken up with or lost in their lives. And it's just the whole thing, 2020. And, I mean, life's always happening, but 2020, I think, on a more collective level, has just been kind of crazy. Oh, thank you so much, Neighborhood Hope Dealer. Just a small blessing for your beautiful soul. Well, thank you so much. Okay, so I wonder if there's a way I can keep up with these super chats. I'm gonna write these down, so if they disappear, I brought my little notebook. So we had Stacy. We were gonna start with Stacy. And then, oh man. Oh, thank you so much, Cassie, for the donation as well. And Jamila, am I saying that wrong? Jamila? I don't want to mispronounce this. Thank you so much, Jamila, for the super chat. Sorry, I'm so spastic right now, you guys. This is so cool. Neighborhood Hope Dealer. And there was one after Stacy that had donated that now it's missing. So if you have sent me a super chat, I don't know if there's a way I can check who sent super chats without having to keep writing them down. Oh, thank you so much, Jennifer. What message do I need to hear? Yes, we're going to get into all this. I really didn't expect 50 people to show up. So like, it's already my first live, so I'm just like freaking out about that. And then now there's 50 people here. So I do appreciate all of your likes and your comments and shares and your subscribes. That means so much to me. Yes. Oh, thank you so much, Val. Okay, so we have Jennifer. I want to write these down because I don't want to miss anyone who's given a super chat, because I don't know how long I'll be on here. Okay, I am. Oh, wow, thank you so much, I am. You guys are sending super chats quicker than I can write them down. I really appreciate this. Just totally, totally unexpected. So I apologize if this is taking forever. I really don't want to miss anybody. And my super chats, like there was an arrow, now that disappeared. But yes, I did say this was a free reading, so I'm going to try to definitely hit up everyone with the super chat. If you did send a super chat, oh, thank you so much, Cosmic Awakening. You're amazing. She wrote down a list for me here. So super chat list: Divine Spirit, Boss Lady, Shayna. I think I'm saying that right. Cena, which I call Cassie, Neighborhood, Jamila, Jennifer, and I am. Okay, so I think I have my list of at least up-to-date super chats that I really want to start with, just because I just really want to say thank you so much for your super chats and your support here on my channel. This is something I actually confessed to my mom today, that I've been keeping a secret for about a year. I don't make a lot on my YouTube, but a little bit. But my mom's house burned down in July of 2019. For the second time. It's burned down twice, once back in '95, but every bit I make that's above taxes and just keeping my little business on the ground, running, I guess, is going to help build her house. She told me, no, I don't need it, but you darn right you're going to get it, Mom. So thank you so much for your super chats. That's going to help her. Even a little bit, that's amazing. So okay, thank you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with Stacy. Stacy, are you still here, darling? Still here, darling? Oh, Stacy. Okay, so sweet Stacy, what would you like to know, or general message, whatever it is that you have on your heart that you want to know today? And I think I asked, but I didn't see anyone. I probably just completely missed it because I'm so spastic. But is that background music too loud? Or does it feel just right and calming? Or can you even hear it? I don't know. Oh, thank you so much, Cassie. Oh, thank you so much, Cosmic Awakening. Okay, I don't even know. Oh, okay, I added the Cosmic Awakening as a moderator just in case. I don't think we've got too many bad vibes going, but just to make sure, just to help me out a little, then I can see her highlighted here to help me get your messages. Okay, so Stacy says, General would like to know if JB is out of my life forever. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just see what messages want to come up first and then kind of ask about JB as well. Okay, so what do I want? Where's Spirit guiding me today? Okay, so general message. I'm feeling for you, Stacy, that I want to do a bit of a self-care kind of message, or like, okay, so 2 cards before I even really got the question out came up, but I just feel like you yourself, like just what energy I'm reading already, like you just have been having a go of it lately, just a rough time, maybe something going on in your life that you maybe just feel a little overwhelmed or anxious, but you got the Mirror card, which is a number 4, and it says on the bottom, treat your body like the palace it is. So maybe some self-care messages that, or just a reminder to do a little more self-care. But then we do have the number 35 with this shark card. It says swim away from this situation. So I'm wondering if this is talking about JB, if you're on the right track, having this person out of your life. I'm feeling like, is this a love interest or an ex or a partner? I'm feeling like this, maybe the energy is just toxic at times with you two, maybe, or maybe you've learned, I'm just hearing now too, maybe you've learned a lot of the lessons that you were meant to learn with JB in your life. But I want to get some more information about that as well. Okay, so for Stacy, what does she need to know about the situation with JB? Whoa, Spirit's on and popping today, guys. Okay. So we have the Mystique card, which it says here, keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear, which kind of flies in the face of what I was saying about this shark card. Oh, then we have Becca. Oh, thank you so much, Becca. I'm going to write your name here. But what that's reminding me of is I'm feeling like your own intuition has been like a good driving force for you as far as getting where you are and just knowing when to walk away or when to come back or whatever that is, especially if this has been kind of an on again, off again kind of thing. It's really feeling to me like a lot of times maybe you try to go against your intuition and keep going when your intuition's maybe putting up that red flag or that shark. But what I'm hearing too is for you to just be your, putting your focus on your body, on yourself, just on being the best version of yourself, not to partner up with anyone else, but just to be in a relationship with yourself, because that's going to really get you healthy as far as, not feeling like you need this person in your life or don't need them in your life, but just really having a healthy respect for yourself and maybe really working on your own personal development, your self-care, your own goals, because I think it's going to help you really now I'm getting the tingles. I knew it was a matter of time. We're 15 minutes into this live and here they come. So yeah, I think that really answers are going to come when, I'm really just seeing like when you just put yourself first, because I think a lot of times maybe you put JB ahead of you and it's just not good for you. And not to say that ultimately this isn't a good thing, but just for now, if you guys are officially off, it's probably a good time just to really take care of you for a while. And then I just saw 2 months, 2 weeks maybe, the number 2 came up. Maybe you were celebrating a 2-year anniversary recently, or I don't know, the number 2 seems significant. But you guys, maybe in 2 weeks, 2 months, you can really revisit this after giving yourself that much needed care that you need. So I hope that helped you, Stacy. I'm trying not to look too much at the chat just because I get easily distracted, as you can see. And my South Node, or K2, is in the 3rd house, so my speech and communication is all over the place anyway. It's like, I saw this meme once about telling a story, and it's like you go all these different routes just to get to the main point. Like, I'm that person that you're like, can you just get to the point? Okay, thank you so much again, Cosmic Awakening. You are thebomb.com. Okay, so next we have Divine Spirit. So Divine Spirit, can you remind me again what your question is? And if I've missed anybody's super chat, oh, Elizabeth, thank you so much. Elizabeth, I almost need to have a couple people just like be in my eyes and ears of the operation here, because I don't want to miss anybody. Get to the point, LOL. Yes, exactly. Okay. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, but I'm not only answering super chats, I'm just putting them first just because just as a gratitude for, I really didn't expect 40, we have 41 currently, 50 to 41 people here. But yeah, definitely want to do free readings as well. And I don't know how to pronounce your name, dear. Sartjay. I'm adding you again, or not again, but another name to the list. I really don't want to miss anyone that's had the kindness to give me a super chat. Oh, thank you so much. Eliasonia. Oh gosh, I really do hope I didn't butcher that. Okay. Okay. So we have Divine Spirit, and I'm hoping I didn't miss their question because I'm, again, all over the place. Thank you so much, Neighborhood Hope Dealer. I'm going to actually make you a moderator as well, if that's okay. You're really helping me out. I really appreciate that. Okay, so last call for, was it Divine Spirit? Not that if you come back later I won't get back to you, but as far as keeping the line moving so we can get to more people. Okay, so Boss Lady, are you still here? Oh, Boss Lady. Okay, it's moving again. Okay, Will the selling of my house be finalized before December? Okay, I think that's a great question. Let's see. What do we want to check out? Ooh, I'm being drawn to the Moonology deck. Okay, so I want to do a bit of a shuffle first. Okay. Boss lady, will her house sale be finalized before December? Okay. So we have the full moon in Aries. It says a fiery climax approaches. So to me, it's on the horizon because Aries is a very quick moving, in my opinion, as an Aries sun. We like to start a lot of things and just get in there and get something going. So to me, that says probably in November and possibly as far as December. But to me, it's looking like 2020. Yeah. Okay, who else do we have here? That was quick, but I do want to give you, Boss Lady, just one more quick card. Whoa, yeah. You got two, so we're going to go with it. So we have turn on the light, which is funny because you're asking about a house. So maybe the lights, having the lights on and really illuminating that house is really going to help sell it. And then we have step away from the crowd. So I'm feeling like if you already have this house on the market, you probably aren't going to take new pictures of it, but just make your house stand out in some way. Maybe have some, I'm just being reminded here with these flowers, they're not so fresh, but maybe have some fresh flowers on the table or something to really help make your house feel like a home to somebody, so they would definitely want to close on the house. Oh, thank you so much, Callie. I'm going to write your name down as well. I know my mods are helping out here, but I don't want to miss anybody. Okay, so we did Stacy. We did Boss Lady. Oh, Divine Spirit Consciousness. Hello. That was you. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, you're back. Okay, so what message does Spirit have for me about opening my intuition? Okay, so I actually have my, what's it called? Spirit Messages deck, which is a newer deck. So I'm going to go ahead and get your message from this deck. Divine Spirit Consciousness. What do they need to do to open their intuition? I just heard I need to get 2 cards, so that's what I'm going to do. So we have study, which, wow, that's awesome. Studying about clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairsentience, really getting in touch with your gut, your instincts, your intuition. But it says here, Spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn, whether that's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. And to me, your intuition is something you've had with you. Maybe you just kind of put it on the back burner for a while, but this is going to be an opportunity to expand your mind, it says. So to me, expanding your intuition is definitely in your near future. But I want to get one more for you. Forgiveness. So it says holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Wow, this is crazy. Not crazy in a bad way, but crazy how on point this is. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has a capacity to heal and transform your intuition. So there may be someone you need to forgive in your life, past resentments that you've had about maybe not making a team in high school, or just not getting your job, the job that you knew was yours and you had it in the bag. And I think I'm getting tingles now, yes. Just forgiving yourself even is really going to play a big role in helping you to open your heart chakra. Chakra, I always say chakra, which a lot of people correct me on, so I apologize. I'm learning chakra. I just say chakra in my head. I don't know why, but expanding your heart chakra and just really, I don't know. I just see you just expanding. Just when you release old guilt, old resentments, it's really going to help you expand your life. And I really do apologize, you guys, if I'm missing your guys' thank yous and all of that. This is moving a little fast. Oh, we have Alexandra. I'm going to add your name to the list as well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And we also have Brianna. Thank you so much. 555. That's amazing. Okay. And I just came to the conclusion, this is so much fun already. I think I might do this again tomorrow afternoon as well. So if you don't get a question answered today, come back tomorrow because I will be home without the kids and husband again tomorrow. So that'll be fun. Okay, so we have, I hope that answered your question. Okay, so we have done Divine Spirit. Okay. So then we have Shayna. Well, thank you so much, Mariana. You're so sweet. Okay, thank you so much, Cosmic Awakening, for keeping me up. I'm like rereading your list, like, okay, who's next? So Shayna, what was your question, hon? Oh, thank you so much, Prasanna. I hope I'm saying your name right. Prasanna? Okay, so Shayna, are you still around? Oh, share Shayna. Okay, so Will Pierre and I reconcile. This is a romantic relationship. We got into a horrible fight. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Okay, so we're gonna get the romance angels. This is really gonna get us the answer we seek. Shayna and Pierre, and get back to reconcile. Horrible fight. What information do we have? We have give your relationship a chance, so it's not over. Work on your partnership, and now the chills come. You guys have some strong and beautiful energy. I'm gonna get another card, but I mean, I feel like there's gonna be some work involved, Shane, but it feels to me like this is definitely worth your time, your energy, your love, your attention, and maybe even the horrible fight you had was just over one or the other of you not feeling heard in the relationship. That's really what I'm hearing, what I'm seeing. Oh, Amanda B, you're so welcome. Yeah, I hope I can get to everybody. Oh my goodness, reconciliation. Sorry, I just got really excited. Oh, Shayna, that's beautiful. Absolutely. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So this might be much on the order of, who was it? Was it Boss Lady Stacy? No, Boss Lady had the home question. Stacy, someone asking about JB. It felt like maybe putting a lot of effort into just leveling yourself up, really making yourself feel good about who you are, what you're doing, your self-care, your self-development, and at the same time working and giving that relationship with Pierre a chance, because reconciliation, I mean, you can't make this stuff up. You guys watched me deal it. I love that when that happens. Good validation. So it's not over. It's not over. Okay, who is next? I hope that really helped you, Shayna. Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna cough. I'm gonna go grab my tissue. I think I have a tissue. I'll be right back. It's that time of year. Cold and flus. You're so welcome, Shayna. Okay. Thank you so much, Neighborhood Hope Dealer, for helping with the little stop sign there. That helps. That helps so much. Okay. Okay, so who was next? Let me scroll back up and see if I can find that list. So we did, okay, so Shayna. Then we have Cassie. Cassina, my girl. Okay, so I'm going to cross off. I think I'm looking at my list here and I have missed, oh, there's Shayna. Okay. All right, Cassie. Cassina, Cassie. Okay, yes, your grandma passed away a year ago, and just curious if she's happy and if she got the message. If she's got a message for me. I miss her so much. Absolutely. Okay, so what is grandma's message to Cassie? And I just heard 2 cards at least. She's got something to say. Oh, there's 3. Yep. Okay, so we've got it. What does grandma have to say for Cassie? So we have, oh my goodness, oh, this gives me chills. So we have the caregiver card. And as you and I were talking, you were her caregiver in the end. And, you know, she was a caregiver for you as far as, you know, being your confidant, and she really cared for your heart. I mean, look at that. But I'm going to go ahead and read this. It says, we are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love. Oh, chills, chills, chills. Grandma Joe's here. Oh, that's for sure. And love, okay, so recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives. Just as you receive care and love at the start of your life, caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. So you really went out on a limb for her in the end, and it wasn't easy for you. And I mean, but you were returning that beautiful love that she gave you throughout your life. I mean, I just, best friend. Like my grandma was my best friend when I was a little kid and into my teens and early 20s that, we just form these attachments even though we are related. Of course, you love your relations and your relatives, but sometimes there's just this special soul spark or soul bond that we have with a loved one or a friend that just is something extra. And that's really what I'm seeing with the two of you in your relationship. But then you also have, I'm gonna end with this one because I think it's a really good one to end on. But we also have the soul solitude card, and it says your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet, a place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, a time for you. So absolutely the self-care. Your grandma wants you to be taking better care of yourself. I know you in real life, so it's almost like, I know your energy so well, but it's like, it feels to me that you just, as the mom, as the wife, you just put yourself on that back burner, and Grandma Joe she's not having it. She says, no, you need to put yourself first because you can't keep pouring from an empty cup. And you still manage, Cassie, you still manage to pour from that empty cup, but it's not good for your health. And I just heard it's not good for your heart because I just see this heart and this chisel on like a chisel block, just being chipped away. And it's Grandma Joe's like, well, how many more times are you going to allow pieces of your heart to be chipped away before you say, done, I'm done? And she wants you to start putting yourself first. Get your hair did. Even if you're just doing it yourself, just as something special, you're not even leaving the house. Just, appreciate your own inner beauty, your own outer beauty, and just realize that you are a beautiful child of God. You are her beautiful granddaughter, and she wants you to not just exist and live, but she wants you to thrive. And I do see that on your horizon because your last card is that strength card. And I'll go ahead and read it. So strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You're never really alone. She's with you, as we're always with you. So just finding your own inner strength is really gonna help you really put yourself first and realize I'm just seeing you coming to this realization. It's like your mouth drops open like, oh my gosh, I'm not taking care of me. And it's gonna come as this realization, and I almost just see you just like just like hugging yourself and just really holding yourself, because that inner child, that child that you were as a child, is still in there. All of the pains, all the hurts that she's had to endure and deal with are still alive and well in there. So just as you're raising your daughter and your son, you need to be raising your inner child right along with those children, because your children are going to benefit, your husband's going to benefit, your family's going to benefit when you start really putting the utmost beautiful care into you as you do into your other relationships in life. So I think that's all that Grandma Joe wants you to know. But that was really beautiful. I'm really glad. I could feel her energy with me most of the morning, so I'm really glad you were able to make this live. That's so awesome. Okay, so who do we have next? Okay, so that was Cassie. Okay. Let's see. All right, so we have Neighborhood Hope Dealer. What was your question, my friend? Message, any message Spirit would like for you to have today. Absolutely. We're going to go ahead and use this same Spirit Messages deck. I just got this one probably about 2 months ago. I haven't used it a lot, but I've been using it a lot lately. And it's really been delivering some amazing messages. Okay. What does Neighborhood Hope Dealer need to know from Spirit? I want one more. Embrace the moment is the card that popped out, and we're going to read that and talk about it. But I want one more. Whoa. Here we go. And we also have find your center. So embracing the moment and finding your center, to me, really go hand in hand. So find your center says, your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? And the best way you can check in with yourself is embrace the present moment. And I will read this too. Embrace this day, this very moment. Think positively today and repel those negative thoughts. Try not to judge yourself or others. This may be harder than you think. What is actually happening is that you're changing your energy. So one of the best ways, easiest, quickest ways you can really get in the present moment is to connect with your breath. Even if you only have 30 seconds before you got to rush into the next thing on your to-do list, or before you got to cook dinner, or whatever it is you do, just, take that really deep breath, hold it for a second, let it out, and just really feel, what does my head feel like right now? What do my hands feel like right now? How do the shoes on my feet feel right now? Just really grounding yourself in the present moment. And I just see here, it says, I'm learning that. So yes, that's very important for you to really springboard into like higher dimensional, like consciousness. Like I see your spiritual awakening just skyrocketing when you can really be present and ground yourself, find your center. Even if you just put your hands on your heart as you're breathing, that really helps you find your center, or your hands on your solar plexus chakra. Really find that center is going to help you immensely in, your work, in your personal life, in your relationships with other people, especially if there's some sort of misunderstanding or something going on with someone you love or someone at work. This is going to be a really good way for you to, think before you react, because a lot of times people will react from that. You triggered my pain, so now I'm going to unleash on you. And I don't think you're that type of person, but just in general, that's usually what people do. They react, and then they go back to their little hole, or they go home, and then they start thinking, man, I shouldn't have said that, or I should have just taken a breath and, said this instead, or walked away and then came back to it. So I don't know if that part of the message also resonates, but that's what I saw for you, Neighborhood Hope Dealer. And thank you again so much, everyone, for the super chats. And we're working our way down this list. So I really do hope that helped you. Okay, yes, you are so welcome, Neighborhood Hope Dealer. All right, Jamila, oh girl, tell me how you say your name so I don't keep butchering it. And what was your question, Jamila? That's why I wish that in these super chats, it was more like a Zoom call where you could put your voice on there and tell me, and I could talk to you. I would love that. Oh, thank you so much, Neighborhood Hope Dealer. Okay. All right. Blessings. It's okay. LOL. It's pronounced Jamila. Oh, so I was doing it right. Okay. General message from Spirit, please and thank you. So lots of Spirit messages. This deck is really getting its workout today. I love that. Go ahead and clear the energy. Okay. All right. So general message from Spirit for Jamila. Oh. All right. So we have hello from heaven. Okay. So there is a crossed over loved one, and as the chills come in, yep. There is a loved one from heaven, and I want to get one more card because this is them checking in. It says your loved one is in the spirit world. Oh, your loved one in the spirit world wants to connect with you as much as you want to connect with them. So this person has been trying to send you signs to let you know they're okay, or to give you signs in your life to help you with something you're going through right now. But it says they know you've been thinking of them, and they're sending you signs and symbols to show you how much they love you. So what I just said, I should just read the card and quiet down. to prove that they're with you at this time. So you may be finding, I mean, some of the little things on this card, we've got a dragonfly, we've got flowers, we've got pennies, butterflies, and feathers. And we also have lots of hands that are, putting them toward you. So you may have seen a lot of hand symbolism or hand emojis, or I just heard high five. I don't know if that means anything, but we're going to get one more card. Oh, you got chills, Jamila. Me too. Okay, what does this messenger from heaven, and I feel this is a crossed over loved one. I'm not sure. I'm hearing friend. But I also have like a grandmother or a great grandmother energy as well. So there's two people. Okay, so we have relationships. Well, that makes sense with two people, more than one person. Relationships are just mirror images of your own life. How you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. And I think they are reaching out to you because there's a specific relationship in your life with someone who's still living that maybe you're having a go at with this person. Maybe you're not seeing eye to eye. Maybe I just see you just like, oh, why can't they just get it? Why can't they just see what I'm trying to tell them or show them or be the way that I want them to be? It's almost like I just feel like you're just really wanting a specific person in your life and it's probably someone who's related to the grandmother or great grandmother energy that's coming through. So it could be your mother or your father or a sibling or something like that. Oh, I'm so glad this is resonating for you. But there's a relationship with someone in that lineage that it's your mom. Okay, yeah, I was really picking up mom, but I didn't want to say it because I'm always like, what if I'm wrong? Still new to this as far as like this. It's just crazy. But I love when it all corroborates like that. But there's something, so this person from heaven is trying to help you with this relationship with your mom. And that might be some of these symbols that we're getting, but I was just being called the Archangel Michael deck just to see what you're to do about your mom or this relationship, if there's any advice. But there also was a friend that you had that passed away that's just wanting you to know that they're okay, they're happy, they check in on you. Oh, okay, so, and I want one more. Okay, so for Jamila and her mama, what can she do to get through to her or to repair this relationship? Okay, I love this. I love this so much. So we have make a commitment, and then we have positive thoughts, create positive results. So I almost see you like, if you see that your mom's calling, you're almost like, oh, I don't even want to talk to her right now. Like, that's like the vibe I'm getting. And you may not actually do that or say that, but it's almost like, oh, okay, hello. But there's some sort of commitment that she's trying to, or like way of seeing things maybe that she's trying to force on you that you're just really not, it's not for you. Or maybe she's meddling in your life too much that for something that, or a way she's doing things in her life is like irking you a little bit. But a really good way to get around this. Okay, so you say, yes, I'm religious and I'm not religious and she is. Okay, so maybe she's trying to make you make a commitment to her religion or something like that. But just your positive thoughts are going to help create positive results in the relationship you have with her. Because what I'm seeing is like you two existing in a good harmony where she's got her thoughts, you've got your thoughts, and everyone's, not feeling like they have to eventually push their views on the other person. But just speaking your truth to her and just saying, I love you, but you can't, this is my life. I'm living my life. You can't live my life for me is really going to help. But just knowing that when you think of your mom or you see that she's calling you or you have to get together with her, just have a positive intent that it's going to go well and that you can just really click with the things you guys have in common. Really focus on the things you guys have in common is really going to help you recommit to that mother-daughter relationship. That's really what I'm seeing, Jamila. So I really hope that helped you. And your grandmother or great grandmother, whoever that is, they're good, they're safe. And also your friend, the friend, yeah, they want you. They're just chilling. They're having a great time. Okay, so who's next? Alex, you're so hilarious. I got all night, LOL. Love that. We'll get you a reading, Alex. If it's today or tomorrow, we'll get it figured out. Because realistically, I have till about 7 p.m., which is my time, about 3 hours from now. I don't know if I can, energetically go that long, but as far as time before my husband and kids get home. Okay. So who do we have next? Jennifer is next. Okay, Jennifer, were you still around, hon? And what was your question? Okay, so we've got Jamila. All right. Yes, happy birthday to all the Scorpios in here. Absolutely. My son, my youngest, he's a Scorpio. His birthday's the 19th. And my brother just had a birthday. And then my mom's birthday's the 22nd. So got me some Scorpios in my life. Okay, Jennifer. The video is buffering, but my question was any message that I need to know. Okay, and I'm just being drawn right back up to the spirit deck. I want to get one from this, and then one from, I always forget the name of this one. I want to know in case you like it. Spell casting oracle cards. All right. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get a message from spirit. So what does Jennifer need to know? One card from this deck and one card from the other. Okay. We got the study card again. So there's something you're learning or wanting to learn about that's going to start taking the priority in your life. We're going to get a little more guidance on that with this deck. All right. What does Jennifer need to know? That's too many. Okay. What does Jennifer need to know? Okay. Finding. Okay. Wow. So this is beautiful. I love what this is. So there's something, I don't know if you can see the cards here. So we have the finding card, and she's hugging herself. And when we get this card in my normal pick a card readings and personal readings I do, people are usually awakening to who they are, their true potential. And with this study card, I don't feel like this is any information you need to go seek out, like going back to school or picking up a specific book or learning, although you can be doing that. To me, this feels like you are really getting in touch with yourself, like that heart. She's just hugging herself. So there's going to be I'm just getting major spiritual awakening vibes. So I'm almost feeling like you've had that kind of dark night of the soul energy going on lately, where you've just really been struggling to, I just see you like treading water or just trying to get through the day. And it feels to me like pretty soon that kind of vibe is going to end for you. And okay, and I was going to say tarot cards, Jennifer. That's so funny. Like you can learn tarot, but just this whole vibe of just life feeling a little heavy for you lately. You're really leveling up spiritually, and that's why Spirit is pointing out, okay, here come the chills. Woo! I love that. I love that so much. But it just tickles every bit of my brain and my hair. I love it. That's why my hair is so big, all the chills. They're hiding in there. But what I'm really seeing is you are, I don't know if you meditate, but thank you so much, Merjan. I'm so sorry. I'm butchering that if I am. I'm gonna write your name down. But Jennifer, I'm seeing you. If you don't meditate, this would be like killer advice to start meditating, learning about meditating. But if you do meditate, you're gonna be meditating sometime soon to where you just have this big epiphany, like all the pieces start falling into place and you find this inner, I'm seeing it like this, like library or temple of some sort within your own, it's your higher self basically is what I'm getting at, but it's somewhere in there in your higher consciousness. And you're going to be getting information and you're going to be bringing online these spiritual gifts that you've had in past lives and that just you as a soul have. And I'm really excited. This is so beautiful because the studying, you can study tarot, and I think it has a lot to do with divination. It's like a treasure chest I see just opening up in your heart chakra, just like all the gifts, all the treasures you could ever want are like right there and ripe for the taking for you. And I don't know, Jennifer, if you had ever thought about doing a YouTube channel or having some sort of pick a card or tarot channel, but just say Spirit's letting you know that it could be something that really is a good move for you. So if you want to really dive into more spiritual types of topics and learning tarot and even like runes or the I Ching, just all these different little methods of divination, you can really excel at that, and it can actually bring a lot of abundance into your life. So I don't know if that's something you've ever thought of, Jennifer, but that's there. I said it. Now it's on you to go figure out what you want to do with that. But I hope that resonated for you, Jennifer. Okay. Thank you so much again, Jennifer, too. And everyone, if I had missed one of you that I did a reading for and didn't say thank you, I just want to say it again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So I Am is next. I Am, do you have a question ready? Thank you. I really needed to hear this. I was very upset, and yes, LOL, I was thinking on it, but I'm scared to go for it. But this is definitely a great positive look to it. Yeah, I was scared early. You should have seen me shaking before I pushed start the live. I was just like, okay, it's 3:30, start. Okay, here we go. That was me earlier. I've calmed down a little, but I'm still like, yeah, let's bring on the questions. All right, I Am, general message from Spirit. Okay, so this Spirit deck is back in the ring. Okay, clear the energy. What general message does I Am need to know from Spirit? Oh, 2 came out, so we've got 2. Okay. So we have memories and intuitive nudges. So, sorry about that. My cousin, you're killing it. Have to hop off, but we'll catch up later. Love you, Tanya. Love that. Okay. So I Am and Jennifer, who we were just talking to, and I think many others of you who are watching and here, a lot of people on a collective level are waking up right now, and you're probably like, show me my card, show me my card. Okay, so I'm getting to that. But anyway, yes. A lot of people in the collective, a lot of people who were sent to this planet as starseeds, light workers, earth angels, whatever. I'm not a labels person, but sometimes you gotta at least kind of put a label on something to kind of understand the energy involved. But what I'm really seeing is the fact that your intuition's really gonna be leveling up. And in effect, you're going to have a lot of, 6 of Cups energy. A lot of memories are going to be popping up for you. Your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit, which is funny. I used treasure chest with Jennifer. That is so funny. More and more memories are arising within you. Remember the happier moments with your loved ones who are here in the spirit world, for neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. So there may be a crossed over loved one that is helping you. Oh, was it? Oh, sorry, Cassie. Yes, Cassie, that was my friend Cassie. I just saw the 509. I'm like, Washington, that's my cousin. But Cassie's not. Anyway, bye, Cass. Love you, girl. Okay, so anyway, I Am. So you have a crossed over loved one who's helping you with your spiritual awakening, helping spiritual gifts come online, especially because we have all these pictures up here on the head. Clairvoyance. If you don't know what that is, definitely look into that, because I see you're someone who can see. And I use the word see like I'm seeing that you can see, because I'm just seeing clear pictures in my mind. And there may be something I Am, you, not me, I Am, but I Am the username. My mom and brother passed away when I was young. Oh, I'm so sorry. But I'm feeling like they are helping you, and the memories card's coming up because they want you to know that those good memories you have, they're still with you, and your mom and brother, are still with you. But I was really being drawn to this key, and for some reason it's telling me that there's something that you have lost lately that you're looking for. I don't know if it's a set of keys or a shirt or something, but you've lost something. I don't feel like it's a life or death kind of thing. It's just something you've misplaced or that's went missing. You're going to find it really soon. I don't know where that came from, but there that is. But with the intuitive nudges card, it says intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and our divine spirit. So your mom and brother and other spirit guides and angels are really stepping forward at this time to help you get in that intuition connected to your intuition. And I don't know if you've checked out my intuition exercises here on my channel, but I think it's up to 22 currently that are live. I have one more scheduled ready to go, but that might be a good way you can just practice and see what's going on with that intuition. But your intuition is going to really start being on point. You're probably going to be getting some prophetic dreams, just kind of like knowing without understanding why you know something's going to happen, and then it'll happen, stuff like that. But I do feel your mom and brother are, oh, that's how you found my channel. Awesome. So you're already on the right track. So I'm glad that, maybe that's a validation to you because your intuition, and that's how you found my channels, through those intuition exercises. So, really work with that, even just on your own, just for fun. And, even in meditation, you can, in automatic writing as well, you could get into a meditative state, get your notebook, and then just start writing. I see that's a way also that your mom and brother can communicate with you. Okay. Water, Amanda, hydrate. That's so funny you say that. It's like you're psychic, because I was just like, I need some water. And this always makes a funny little farting noise every time I drink out of it. And I call this the community water, and you see my kids put a sticker on it. I mean, that's why I get sick, is because my kids are always drinking on the old community water. But got my rose quartz crystal down in there. Yeah, hydration is important. Everyone take a drink of water. It farted again. Round of hydration on me. Okay. How can you get on the list, Simone? I'm currently just working through the super chats, and then when those are done, it's probably going to be a big free-for-all, but I am thinking of doing this again tomorrow afternoon, because I really did not expect this kind of turnout. And thank you guys again for showing up today. I really appreciate. I love vibing with people, and even though I can't see you, I can feel you. I can feel your energy here with me. Oh, hello, Mo. Thank you so much for the super chat. I will add your name to our list here. Okay, we're done with I am. So who is next? Okay, Cosmic Awakening. We have Becca. Becca is next. Oh, I really appreciate you, Cosmic Awakening and Hope Dealer. You guys have helped me so much today. Yes, Sabrina, I'm getting a list of the super chats worked through, and then it's probably going to be a free-for-all to get everybody. And again, I'm doing this tomorrow, so hopefully we can get, and now that I know I can actually do this and not fall flat on my face, it'll probably be a pretty regular thing here, because I knew I'd love this, but I absolutely love this. I love it so much. Okay, so do we have the next person on our list? We have Becca in the house. Becca in the house. Oh, thank you so much, Intuitive Ladybug Tarot. I love you too. Oh, thank you so much, Lashana. I think it's Lashana. Thank you. Hey, Czar. The turnout just shows how perfectly divine this was. Yes, Archangel Michael wasn't joking. He's like, "You ready? Just do it." Here I am. Showed up. Okay, Becca, my question is currently, I'm a beauty therapist, and with the COVID issues, I can't work. Does Spirit know if I'm going to hear back from any online customer service jobs I applied for, or any job? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and find out. Whoa, didn't even get it. We got the turn on the light card, but I think I just maybe put that on top for that other person that we did the reading for. So for Becca, okay, beauty therapist, okay. We have decide the outcome, which is exactly what we're trying to do right now. So we're going to get another card on that. But it feels to me like you're really the one in charge. Oh, thank you so much, Simone. You're really the one in charge of how this is going to play out, just by having this positive expectation is what I'm hearing in my mind. Okay. And Elizabeth is next. So if you are in the house still, maybe stick around so we can get your question answered right after Becca. Okay. She's going to hear back from her jobs. We have turn back, which is funny because I'm just being like told almost that you won't be hearing from them. But it's not like because you're not supposed to be. It's almost like maybe you're going to be able to go back to the beauty stuff much sooner than you thought. But it's weird. I'm going to get another card. Which deck do I want to use? Yeah, this is kind of a mixed signal kind of thing, but turn back and decide the outcome. It's almost like it's just in your hands. Like whatever happens next is based on decisions you make. You're the one deciding the outcome. If you get to go back to your beauty job, or if you hear from those customer service jobs, I almost just feel they aren't really the best fit for you. Those jobs you applied for. Like you'd be much happier doing something else. Okay, so then here we have the Caressa card. And it says here, you are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. So that makes sense with COVID. It's kind of a weird time. And you're in this cycle where, things are, oh, hey, thank you so much, Shauna Pitts. Thank you so much for the super chat. But you're in this cycle where things came to an end. And I feel like this whole COVID thing was kind of almost this spiritual way of ending things. But you say, currently back in college, looking to work as well. I'm doing a BA in counseling. So maybe Spirit is saying for me to focus on school. Wow. Yes. With that clarification, I definitely want to get another card. Yeah. I mean, of course, if you need money to live and be able to keep going, you're going to need to do something. So that makes sense. But, oh, that is awesome. Thank you, Spirit. We have the Maya card, so I'll just read it. Schooling, study, and education helped your life purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. You got your answer. I mean, I don't think it can get any more clear than that. Oh, now the chills are coming. Oh, man. I just love when that happens, when everything that we're talking about literally comes out in the cards. I don't even have to think. It's just there. There it is. So, wow, that was a quick answer. But I think as far as, maybe needing a job, just putting good intention out that whatever it is that you need to be doing while you're going to school, if you need the money, then put that energy or that intention out there that you'll find the job. But I'm almost hearing if you don't need the money, just really focus on that counseling and even just paying it forward to help other people. Even if you're just putting, I'm just seeing you almost like volunteering at like some sort of animal shelter, which just seems so random for the question you asked. But I think animals are very important to you. I don't know why. Now I'm getting chills. Especially dogs, maybe. I don't know. I just saw a puppy dog in my head. But yes, I think that, it's in your hands. You can decide, the roadmap is in front of you and you just have to chart your course, really. Zar says, "Aw, little Ro just woke from a late nap," and she says hi. Oh, well, hello, little Rowan. You're so sweet. She is the cutest. Okay, restarted our music. Yep. Thanks for the reminder, Mirjin. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I really do apologize if I'm butchering everyone's names. Okay, so I think it was Elizabeth. Yes, Elizabeth. What was your question? You're next on the list. We are getting through this list, you guys. We're at 1 hour and 4 minutes, and we're still working through the super chat questions. So if you've just entered the room or you're wanting to know when you can ask a question, we're just playing it by ear. But we've got quite a list going still with the super chats, and I am going to be doing this again tomorrow afternoon. So if I don't get to your question today, I will get to it. I hope. Especially, I think Spirit's really putting forward or pushing to the front of the line the people that need this the most. So if you feel real desperate that you need an answer to a question, maybe ask your spirit guides to push your question to the front of the row once we get through the super chats. Okay, so Elizabeth, hi, I wanted to know what's coming next in love. Oh, I love love questions. Okay, all right, what's coming next for Elizabeth in love? And I'm almost feeling 2 from this deck and then 1 from another deck. I'm not sure, I just see, I'll know when it's time. Oh, I just heard crystal angels in my head. So I'm gonna roll with that. Okay, so I want this one and this one. Okay. Oh, this is cute already. So we have romantic feelings and playfulness. So I don't know if you already have your eye on someone or you're already kind of seeing someone. I don't really feel that you quite are. You may have your eye on someone, but it says your feelings are real and worth exploring. And then the playfulness card says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. So I feel coming up, you're going to start catching feelings for someone you know already, or maybe someone new that you're meeting, either way. But the playfulness, just having fun, flirting, just really, being lighthearted and almost immature, but not immature, but just more childlike and happy. I just see a lot of joy. And this person who you have feelings for coming up, if you don't already have these feelings, there's going to be someone, I just saw 2 months, possibly 3 months, depending on actions you take and choices you make. It could be as long as 3 months from now. But yes, Crystal Angels was the other one they wanted me to go toward. But you're gonna start catching feelings for someone, and you're gonna find pretty soon, pretty quickly, that they have feelings for you as well. Oh, you're so welcome, Becca. You're so welcome. And I hope to see you guys again if you want to come back another day when we're doing this. I love you guys so much. Okay, what's coming next in love? Okay, so we have Topaz. Forgiveness heals. And it's so funny because in a lot of my personal readings I've done lately, and just even in my pick of cards, that there are a couple I have scheduled that haven't hit live yet. But, oh, thank you so much, Emery. But there's this huge collective theme of forgiveness, especially where love life goes, whether you're already with someone or looking to start a relationship. There's a lot of forgiveness that needs to go down on this planet at this time. And that's why a lot of people are breaking up. That's why a lot of people are feeling more alone now than they ever have in their lives. And that's just like a major collective feeling, whether you're in a relationship or not. People are feeling alone within relationships too. But forgiveness is going to be a huge key for you in being able to be the right vibration to attract a more playful and fun. Oh, hey, Tanya. Oh, it's the Crystal Angels deck by Doreen Virtue, so maybe good luck finding that one these days, right? But yeah, you can borrow mine sometime. That's my cousin, you guys. But yes, collective healing is needed. And time to release repressed anger as it's blocking your health and happiness. So there may also, when I just read that, I'm hearing there may be an ex in your life or some sort of unrequited love that you had for somebody in the past that they just really didn't reciprocate, that maybe you're still trying to work through or get over in some way. But forgiveness is key. Forgiveness is going to help, put this on a fast track for you and help you be the kind of person you want yourself to be anyway, but help you attract someone who's going to treat you very, very well is what I'm seeing. So I hope that answered your question. Okay, which one? There we go. Put these all back in the right place. Okay. You're so welcome, Elizabeth. I'm glad that resonated. Yeah, giving and forgiveness as a collective, I think the best place to start is in forgiving yourself, because that's the one relationship you can't get out of. Even if you decide, I'm done, let's end our life, you can't get out of your relationship with yourself because it's just waiting for you on the other side. So that's the most important relationship, in my opinion, that you can really cultivate and work on, because the more love you can pour into your relationship with yourself, the more you're going to have for other people. And it's really going to show up in the relationships you have with other people, the amount of love and care and forgiveness you give yourself. Okay, so who's next? Yes, thank you so much, Neighborhood Hope Dealer, for updating the chat, letting people know where we're at. Okay. So, okay, and I'm gonna butcher this person's name. Sarji, Saartje. Maybe tell me how to pronounce that so I'm not butchering it this whole time. I have a general message from Spirit. Thank you so much. Okay, you're so welcome, and we're gonna get right in on that. Okay. What is the message for Sarji? Okay, I really do apologize if I'm butchering that. Spirit knows who I'm talking about, so it's not gonna go awry. Okay, so I want this one. We have support already, so we're gonna get into this. This is awesome. Okay. And then we have gratitude. Okay. It's your Dutch name. Don't know how to spell it out here. Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm mispronouncing that, but yes. This is what you were here for, not for me to not know how to pronounce your name. So here's the two cards you got, support and gratitude. So with support, it says people come into your life for many different reasons. Some you learn from and then move on, while others return often because you need to learn more from those individuals. Others remain beside you throughout your entire life. And when I read this, I'm just reminded of soulmates. We have lots of different soulmates that come into our lives, and some are there for a season, some are there for a lesson, and some are there for a lifetime. And I'm going to grab a drink of water. But what I'm really being drawn to is there may be somebody in your life, and it feels like some sort of friend, possible family member that you're haven't been on the best terms with, that maybe you've been thinking about a lot and just wishing you still had those good times. Could even be a friend. I don't know if I said that. But I'm feeling like maybe you have been thinking about this person and, how could you maybe bring them back in your life? And that could even be that this person passed away. I don't know if that resonates. I'm just really getting that. Maybe it's because it's the spirit deck that I'm getting that. But this person, whoever is energetically, they still are very much a part of your life. They still check in on you. And it feels like there will be a way that you'll be able to reconnect with this person in some way. Okay, so chat. Oh, thank you so much, Neighborhood Hope Dealer. Okay, then also you have the gratitude card. So life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what's in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start attracting prosperity and abundance. So people come and go fast in your life. Well, it just, that grief I was picking up on, it could be just the grief of them coming and going, and just maybe you feeling like, am I not enough because people just drop me like it's nothing? And absolutely that's not true. We're everything. And it's just, there are lessons here, with the support card. There are lessons to be learned, but you have the support of at the very least, if no one's coming to your mind that has passed away, this could be also your spiritual team, your guides, your angels that are really working with you to help. That forgiveness card that popped up in our last reading could just be you forgiving, yourself for any role you may feel you have played in whatever it is, or you just blaming yourself that, I must not be good enough because people keep leaving, which is absolutely, again, knock it off. It's not true. You're absolutely worthy. And when you can start having that sense of gratitude just for the people that do stay in your life and really developing the relationships you have with those people, you're going to bring in what I would call more soul family members or soul tribe. People, I feel the reason a lot of people leave your life is because they're just not a vibrational match to you. Or there may be a lesson or some sort of karmic thing involved where you're doing the best you can, but, on the 3D level or, from the ego standpoint, we all think that we're just not it, but on a soul level, we are all so worthy and so beautiful. And when you can really start getting, and now I want to also draw for you from my Believe in Your Own Magic deck, because I think you really need to start believing in yourself more. Woo! Yeah, we have the Sword card, make the change. So I think coming up, you're going to be making a lot of changes just in your own, because it's the number 7, your spiritual ways, the way that you see life as more of a spiritual experience than, you're worthy, you're beautiful. Oh, you're a gift, Amanda. Oh, well, so are you. What you see in me is a reflection of you. Absolutely it is. And if you take nothing else away from this reading today, I want you to take out the fact that you are worth every ounce of love that is on this planet and beyond, because you are making these changes in your life that you need to make. All of this is happening to put you on the right path, to put you in alignment with who you came here to be. And I think you're just playing too small. And that's why these people, these jokers, they're just leaving your life, because, ultimately they're not it for you. They're not on your same vibrational level. And, so it's just, to me, it really feels like you're just leveling up. That's what I keep hearing. Leveling up, leveling up. Hey, Anna. So, okay, I hope that answered your question. Oh, thank you so much, Baby Cakes Oracle. I appreciate that. All right, Ellie. Oh, my goodness. Elia Sonia. Am I butchering this one? Well, just call me the Butcher Creative today, because I feel that's all I'm doing, everybody's names. Aliciana. Okay, that makes better sense. Aliciana. Okay. So, I want to know anything I need to hear right now. Please and thank you. Absolutely. And I'm being drawn over here to the, what is this one called? Messages from the Angels deck. Got all the boxes to these just totally thrown around on the floor down here. Okay. What does Aliciana need to know right now? What does she need to hear? Please and thank you. Yes. Okay. So we have, oh, wow. Wow. Okay. So I don't know if you're already in a relationship or not, but it says here, new romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through a reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving. So if you're single, there's love coming in for you very soon. If you are already taken, there just feels like a rejuvenation of beautiful energy in the relationship you're already in. But then you also have the Opal card, and as you can see there's a little baby there. It says your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. So if you don't have children, or you don't plan to have any more children, or already do have children, it doesn't matter, because energetically, if you decide, 10 years down the road to have children or something, the souls of those children already exist. They're waiting to incarnate. So if you don't want children now, you're too young, or, I'm not sure your situation, because all I knew was, I totally mispronounced your name, but if you could clarify that for me, I could probably get you some more information. Aliciana. I'm single and have a baby and a child. Okay, so they are my world. So that makes sense why this popped up, but there may be a new romance for you. And because that romance card came up, I don't even know if you're looking for romance or anything, but let's just pull a Romance Angels card. Whoa. Healing family issues. So more forgiveness, more healing. So there may have been a traumatic or toxic relationship you've had with a father figure or an ex that's, your love life benefits from forgiving your parents. So that may be, just reliving cycles from, because me, myself, like my own father wasn't very present in my life. So my first real boyfriend was a complete narcissist and someone who was a lot like my own father, that it was really intense and really hard to deal with as an empath. Of course, ultimately, I healed through and worked on a lot of those issues. And now I have such a gem, 16 years together now, almost 17. And I feel like when you can heal those family issues, whatever it is, it's going to be different for everyone in the world. There's just lots of different nuances within family dynamics all over the place. But when you can start forgiving and healing cycles or just past resentments and wounds in your life and with your, your parents or just the way they treated you. And I just heard, as I said that too, that you're breaking a cycle with your own children where you are giving them all the love that you did not receive as a child. But as far as a message from Spirit goes, I just feel like with that children card and the romance card all coming up, well, who's the common denominator between your children and your future romantic partner is you. So really, I mean, self-care is another theme. Forgiveness and self-care are really big themes, and just putting yourself first, or at least giving yourself the care that you need, is going to be really important for you moving forward to be able to eventually find another significant other if that's the choice you want to make. But just taking care of you is really going to help those babies that you have understand that you, as their mother, are taking care of herself, because when they grow up and realize that maybe you didn't take as best of care of yourself as you should have, they might start feeling guilt or wounds about how their mother gave them everything and she really went without. So just make sure your babies see you treat yourself, because then they're going to take on that energy of that. So your mother is a huge narcissist and no longer in your life because of it. Thank you. I'm working on myself, shadow work, and my babies. Absolutely. So when I saw that, I saw like a chain breaking before when I was talking about that, where I just was seeing a father figure for some reason. So maybe your mother just had a very heavy masculine energy. And usually narcissists have a very overt masculine energy. And you're not that way for your babies. You're breaking that cycle and moving into something better. So you're so welcome, Aliciana. I'm really glad. I hope that helped you. Okay, who do we have next? Okay. All right, we have Callie Connect. Is that how we say your name? Callie? What is your question, dear Callie? Hey, writer poet, what's up? Hey, Alex, I still see you here. We're gonna get you your reading, Alex. Okay. All right. Hey, Callie. Okay. What is the reason for my inability to relax? Okay. So I'm being called again to the spirit deck, and then I'm going to shuffle this. And I know I'm being called on this side of the table, but I'm not sure which one yet. Okay. Why can't Callie relax? She's been manic mad woman lately. I don't remember if I cleared this. Okay. Why can't Callie relax? Okay, we have Seek. And I was thinking this side of the table, but this one really caught my eye. Why can't Callie relax? Okay. Perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. So when I look at this card, I just see how small and insignificant that earth looks right there. And, the whole earth is going through some major ish right now. And I think what's going on with just the picture alone, it might be hard to see. That's a tiny little earth floating out there in space. Oh, thank you so much, Sabrina Jacobs. And we'll add you to the list. I've got a couple of awesome mods here that are helping out there. But what I'm seeing is you're taking on a lot of the collectives-ish, for lack of a better word. You are probably an empath, and you are picking up on a lot of just strife and negativity and fighting and division that maybe you're seeing as you scroll social media, or that's maybe going on in your family, or you're kind of playing mediator with a couple of different people. And I might turn this light on if that helps us a little bit. Shine a little light on the subject. We're getting a little dark out there. But you're just taking on, oh, thank you so much. Yes, loved your reading. So appreciate it. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, see, I'm like all over the place. But you're taking on a lot of the collective, but as within, so without. So you're feeling very jumbled on the inside, because I feel like there's a lot shaking up for you, because you're about to burst wide open in a good way, in a spiritual way, because you have the Seek card. And it says, the power of spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of spirit, including you. You are one with spirit always and will be connected. Wait. We are all one with spirit and always will be connected to one another. So maybe you're actually even getting information from your guides or your angels, and it might be really confusing to you, and it's just one more thing added on for you that you're just kind of confused. Like it's like confusing and just kind of, like you were saying, kind of manic energy. And now maybe this is why I'm being drawn over here. What you can do with this self-care oracle to help calm that down, what you can do to get rid of some of these other people's energies that are really affecting you. Okay, what can Callie do to calm down? Energy work. I mean, simple as that. Really clearing out your chakras, clearing out the energy of other people, taking a sea salt bath, grounding, just getting in touch with that inner part of yourself through meditation. The list of things in my head grows by the minute. Oh, girl, you're on my page right there. Yes. And there comes a time where you just have to say, what is the biggest priority? What is the biggest priority? And really just zero in on those couple of priorities. And sometimes you just have to let certain things or certain people slide through the cracks because you need to take care of yourself. But I feel like you're getting a lot of guidance in your dreams because you have the dream journal card. But with energy work, this could also look like you just doing meditation, clearing your chakras, going on and learning how to heal yourself with energy work. You can just rub your palms together and then feel that energy ball that you feel between your palms. That is healing energy. And you can place your hands on anywhere on yourself that's feeling a little painful or overwhelmed, and like that mother that kisses the boo-boo, like you can heal yourself. And even if it's just your to-do list and just your energy, just bringing it down, calming it down, meditation is really going to work wonders. But also in your dreams, you may be, because you can't turn your mind off at night, really struggling to fall asleep. But when you do fall asleep, you're going to be getting a lot of information on how to help your life and how to improve things and how to know what is a priority, what energy is yours and what's not. And you can even do like a meditation where you release other people's energy, because it's really going to be affecting you if you don't slow down. And you may even, I know, especially when your to-do list is just climbing, to take a day off. I know that sounds so counterproductive, but it actually helps so much to just kind of reset your batteries. Just totally take a day off, do something you want, do nothing, whatever it is that you feel you want to do that's not ticking something off on that list, because you're going to burn out if you keep going and then you can't do anything for anyone, because it will probably lead to some sort of cold or illness that's going to actually make you slow down. So your guides, I think, are going to try to really work with you even as you sleep, because you did get the energy work and then that dream journal. You can even ask your guides and angels before you go to sleep to just clear out what's not serving you energetically and to help you know what needs to get done and what can wait or what can be taken off your to-do list. So I hope that helped you, Callie. Let's see. Thank you. Yes, my friend that passed suddenly has been in my dreams 4 or 5 times in the last month. Oh, that's awesome. Not that they passed, but that they're in your dreams. Can't figure out why. Well, let's ask why real quick. Okay. Why is this friend of Callie's visiting her so much in her dreams? That's funny. My best friend, John, passed away Christmas of 2016, and he was in my dream last night. And we didn't even do anything cool. We just hugged and but it was so comforting. I just felt so good all morning knowing he was there. So we have the study card again. Oh, that is so random. I don't know if you were in school in the dream or trying to accomplish something in the dream where this friend showed up, but they are letting you know that, I'll read this again. We've gotten this a few times now. Spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn, whether that's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. So maybe this person is, in the dream with you at school, and it's because this friend is trying to teach you something in this dream. So you can look up, if you saw an apple in the dream, if you saw a car in the dream, different colors in the dream, you can go online and look up, what does red mean in a dream? What does this kind of car mean in a dream? And you can really get some information, or specific animals that are popping up in the dream. Those are also spirit guides sent to help you figure out your life. So I hope that helped. I hope that gave you, yes, school. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's cool. But that's probably why that study card came up, just to validate that you are getting, that it really was them. And obviously you dreamed about them, but that was their actual spirit popping in to say, what's up? That's awesome. Well, I hope that resonated. I hope that helped you, gave you a little bit of guidance on what to do next. So we have Stacy up. Oh, thank you so much, Mo. Thank you. Well, it's just really a reflection of all the energy you guys are pouring into me as well. Like, I mean, you should see me when it's just me. I'm very quiet and just, in my own thoughts and stuff, but it's usually the company I keep. So when I get together with my cousins and my brothers and sisters, like, it's a fun time. And then, oh yes, hydrate, Amanda. Yes, I will do that. But yes, your guys' energy is so high vibe that I'm just like, I'm loving it. I'm living for this right now. And the Cosmic Awakening, you are still up and at it. I know it's probably pretty darn late over there where you're at. Like midnight probably. So if there's at any point you have to hop off, go ahead. We can take it. We can figure it out. I could probably instill one more mod if you had to take off. So if you do need to take off, let me know. Okay, Stacy, are you still here? Yes, love, like minds. Okay. All right, so what was your question, Stacy? Yes, everyone take a drink of water. I'll take another one. My throat, I don't talk a lot just in my day-to-day life. I mean, to my kids and husband and whatnot, but I don't talk a lot when it's just me, so the throat gets a little scratchy. Okay, Stacy, what was your question? Good job, Alex. Get that drink. Should I presume a career in mystical arts? Okay. What deck do I want to use for that? Ooh, I'm being drawn back to my Crystal Angels deck. And maybe another, Sacred Traveler. I don't know why. I haven't used that Sacred Traveler deck yet today. Okay. Should Stacy presume her career in mystical arts? This one in the middle here is calling to me. We have clear quartz. Let yourself feel all your emotions. Your entire rainbow spectrum of feelings is sending you important messages and guidance. Well, when I get this clear quartz card, I'm reminded, because it talks about the rainbow, that maybe you are yourself a crystal or a rainbow child. So to me, those crystals and rainbow children are very tapped in spiritually and intuitively. And absolutely yes, so far. I'm really seeing that would be a really good path for you. And I don't think you would do the best as far as abundance and your energy levels if you had to work some sort of 9 to 5. You're more, artistic kind of person and just creative. So you need to do something creative where you can call the shots and not have to answer to people. Currently an artist, but really drawn to all this world. Well, why not combine the two? There is a girl that I'm subscribed to. Her name's Velvet Cat. She's like a fashion illustrator and a tarot reader. So if you're on here, Velvet Cat, you probably aren't, but if you are, hey, what's up, girl? Yeah, so she does it both, and she even has a YouTube channel where she does both. But you have embracing enthusiasm. And this to me just reminds me, this card, of a free spirit, someone who's just following the signs that spirit is sending them and like going with the wind. It's like the fact that you even had the intuition at all to want to go down the mystical arts path is absolutely, you're on the right track. Shout to the heavens with happiness, because I feel like your light, your vibration, your joy is going to help a lot of people. And if you can work in the mystical arts, you can reach a lot of people, and you can even attract to you high vibe people who are really going to enhance your life as well. But you were put on this planet to help people in some way, be it through like counseling or just talking to people and really lifting them up. Clear quartz, you are definitely tapped in. You are very psychic. You are, here come the chills. So you're with the chills, your crown chakra, your third eye chakra, they are on and popping. They're lit up. They're ready to go. You just need to believe in yourself. That's what your guides want you to know. Believe in yourself. And I want to get one of these believe in your own magic deck cards, because I heard believe in yourself and it was drawn right over. Lighthouse. Don't doubt your worth. Shut the front door. Just stop. Okay, I'm done. Let's just close the live. We're done. I love when this happens. Oh my gosh. Okay, if this is a validation, girl, I don't know what is. I am always enough. You have the skills. You have the audacity. I'm getting chills full body now. This is on. This is on. You don't doubt yourself, because you were put on this planet to do something greater. And I think you can incorporate your art into the mystical arts in some way and really be that lighthouse for other people. You are a light worker. You're a starseed, crystal rainbow child. You were put here to help others, and you're doing it in a very joyful way. You have this beautiful, intoxicating kind of energy that people, it's like moth to a flame, lighthouse, ships to the lighthouse. So, I mean, you can't make this stuff up. So you better get on that mystical train. Crying tears of joy, you made my day. Well, you made my day. I love when I can help people, and this is what you're meant to be doing. Something very similar to this, where you're helping people. You're playing too small is what I keep hearing, and you're not charging enough for what it is you already do. You're not charging enough. You need to know your worth, and you are enough, and you deserve it. And this dream wouldn't have been put in your heart if it wasn't for you. So Stacy, I hope that helped. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, who do we have next? Canary is next. Canary, do you have a question? Yes, keep shining, Stacy. Hannah Banana said it. Yes, Alex is right. It really does make you feel good when you can help people. Oh, thanks, Emery. And like I said way up in the chat before this started, I still have your email, and I have not answered it yet because this whole live thing got thrown on my plate just because Archangel Michael said, you better do this. Oh, thank you so much, Kenzo AG. This is amazing. The most positive live chat I've ever watched. Oh, thank you so much. It's really a reflection of the energy in the room. That's all I can say. So thank you. This was so powerful. Oh, it was, Stacy, because that's your vibe. You are powerful. You are powerful. Okay, Canary, hello. When will all this stagnation in my life end? Okay, so I want to go to the messages from the angels for Canary. When will the stagnation end in their life? Ooh, that really took off. Let me grab that. Ugh, okay. Wow. Okay, so and this really looks like a representation of someone who is just really melancholy and just kind of like that's the vibe I get. But it says, spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. So I think maybe this stagnation feeling has really brought you to this place where you're just like, almost not like you're a negative person, but maybe your thought patterns have turned more to the negative, or just wistful of the past. That's what I just heard. Wistful for the past. Why can't my life be like it was 5 years ago, 10 years ago? Something about just your life right now, the reason you're feeling this is because you're about to emerge out of that chrysalis. There's something coming for you, Canary, that it feels big and it feels exciting. So the way you're probably going to find this excitement, though, is going to be to meditate, spend time by yourself so you don't have your energy mixing with a lot of other people. Because a lot of times, you know, like how people are saying my energy is infectious, it absolutely is. But so is negativity, so is toxicity. You know, it can go all sides of the ends of the spectrum and in between. You are probably somebody who picks up on others' energy. But when you start taking back your power and realizing you can do anything, it's just, I feel like maybe you just really don't know what step to take next. And let me get another card for Carrie about this, because I see something big, on the horizon. And, oh yes, something big on the horizon. You got the Archangel Gabriel card. I'm going to read that for you. You have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. So you could even call on Archangel Gabriel if you don't already work with. This Archangel is a good one for writers, for artists, for people who want to channel information to communicate it to other people. And there may be for you where communication maybe even has been kind of like cut off. Like I just see this throat chakra that's just been like, the light has been dulled. Like you don't even want to like speak your truth because you're like, what's the point? No one will listen anyway. But, you know, changing your attitude or your mindset about the way your life is going is really going to help you. And then I'm being drawn over here to the Healing with the Fairies deck. Okay, what can Canary do to end the stagnation in their life? Woo. Trust your intuition. So I feel like there's something you have on your heart, like, you know, a life purpose of sorts, maybe a career choice, or, you know, something you've wanted to do with your life that you just maybe were kind of like the last person we did the reading for, just playing small, you know, with Stacy's reading, playing small, or just feeling like you don't deserve it, but you do, because I feel this stagnation was put on you to feel like, you know, to really point out, I'm like seeing like 4 different things playing in my head right now, but it's like trying to bring your attention to the forefront that you weren't playing big enough. And not like you're not living up to your potential. I don't mean it like that. It's really just, I'm seeing you, like the way you think about yourself or believe in yourself, it's almost like you don't believe you deserve things. And you absolutely do. And you're going to start getting these intuitive nudges like, oh, I should apply for this job, or, oh, I should start this project. And they're going to be divinely inspired changes or projects that you're wanting to make in your life. Maybe it's a move. Maybe you've been wanting to move because I see a lot of times when, you know, the stuff in our house, we start accumulating clutter. We got things going on, and we just really don't, you know, when you see the same 4 walls every day, especially the year 2020, coronavirus, quarantines, the 4 walls start closing in, and you know, nothing feels fresh anymore because it's Groundhog Day, same old, every day. And I'm gonna take a drink of water. The thoughts are just flowing. That went down the wrong pipe. 1 second. Okay. Hydration is important, but you want to make sure it goes down the right pipe. But I think that's funny that happened during your reading, because I kept feeling like that throat chakra was like cut off or stifled, or it's like I can feel it like wanting to break through. So your intuition is really going to be, Stacy Dean, I hate when that happens. Oh, me too, especially when you're live with 35 people watching. But, you know, we're all humans, so things happen, right? But trusting your intuition, Canary, is really going to help you figure out how to move through this stagnation. But what I was saying about the 4 walls closing in, making a move, even if you're not planning to move or wanting to move, yes, I'm okay, Anne-Marie. just getting the energy flowing in your home is really going to help you. Rearranging a bedroom, switching out your wardrobe for a new season's worth of clothing, or getting rid of stuff you just don't want. You don't want to wear it anymore. You don't like looking at it anymore. Just getting it out of your life. That could even look like toxic relationships that are wearing you down. Oh, thank you so much, Aqua. Yes, Cosmic Awakening will add you to the list. Thank you so much. But what I'm really being drawn to is just getting the energy moving in your home through redecorating or getting rid of clutter is really going to open up energy in your life to do other things, to do new things. So I think that's what I'm getting for you, Canary. So who do we have next? And thank you, and I hope that resonated for you. Preach, Amanda, remove that toxicity. Yes, I know, right? Okay. All right. Yes, I love the high vibe of this. I'm probably gonna have to go back and rewatch this and just read all the chat, because I know I've missed so many people's questions, comments, and everything. Because I get so distracted if I read that while I'm doing a reading. So yeah. So I just want to say thank you to everyone in advance for who's making friends, for who's helping other people, and letting people know what's going on for those who are just popping in. So we have Alexandra Powell next. And what was your question, Alexandra? I love this too, Willow Joseph. It's so much fun. Man, I don't know why it took me so long to do this live. I just kept saying, well, I don't know how to do a live, so I just won't do it. Okay. Thank you again, Neighborhood Hope Dealer, for all of your help. I really, really appreciate it. And I'm going to get a non-spastic drink, and hopefully it'll go down the right pipe this time. Wow, we're an hour and 46 minutes in. It feels like I've been here 20 minutes. That's how crazy this is to me. But again, if you're just popping in or popped in recently, I'm probably going to do this again tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening, because, yes, I'll try to keep it. I'm not sure how to do that, though. Is there some specific thing I need to do? Maybe the Cosmic Awakening knows. She does a lot of lives over on her channel. And if you haven't already, maybe when you're done here or if on another tab, you can go check out the Cosmic Awakening. She has her awesome pick a card channel, and she does a lot of lives as well. And she is so on point. Like, I got constant tingles, even if I'm just, there as moral support listening while I wash the dishes. Like, she's helping so many people over there. It's amazing. Okay, so we go back to the chat. Love your hair. Thank you so much to Anna. I hope that's how you say your name. I've been butchering names all day, so if I said that wrong, I do apologize. Let's see. Oh, you're so welcome, Cosmic Awakening. My soul sister. We're going to be doing a collab soon, but we need to do a Zoom meeting to work out the details on that. So stay tuned to the channel for future collaborations with my girl, my soul sister, the Cosmic Awakening. Okay, my question went by fast in the chat. Okay, I'm going to scroll up there, Alexandra. I don't want you to have to retype it. Here's me just talking and chatting away. Okay, my question is, what is the strong connection I feel toward HC? Is he a soulmate, divine counterpart, twin flame, and how will this connection evolve? Thank you so much. Oh, this is interesting question. Okay, what does Alexandra need to know about HC? Clear the cards. Okay. Is this a soulmate, twin flame? What does she need to know? I'm loving your energy. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, that one went flying. Huh, we have a wedding. Woo! Oh my goodness, Alexandra. We've got wedding. This situation involves marriage. So just intuitively, I'm already picking up this is definitely a past life connection and soulmate at the very least, possible twin flame. Let's see what else we get. But wedding, I mean, how clear can we get? Forgiving and learning. Okay, so we got study cards, we get forgiveness cards popping up. This is a major theme. But it says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So this could be you releasing and forgiving and learning and moving on from relationships with exes that are not HC, or even past life energies and things that have happened with HC, that when you can get past those things or really grow together in this lifetime, you can work through some of those things, and this is going to be the outcome. But I want to get a non-romance card. Archangel Michael's calling my name again. Okay. Oh, thank you so much. Good luck with the readings. Good luck, everyone. Sorry I didn't get to your question. I really was overwhelmed with the turnout tonight. I couldn't have expected that in a million years. I thought, okay, 10 people I'll be on, and I'll be able to answer multiple questions for people because it'll be 10 people and me. But you guys really outdid yourselves. Thank you so much. Okay. What does Alexander need to know about HC? We haven't gotten together yet. Okay. So what does she need to know? This one bent, so I'm taking it. Spend more time outdoors. So are you guys, I'm going to assume you guys already at least know each other on like a friendly or acquaintance kind of level. I don't know if there's any way you could maybe go out on a date, like doing a hike or eating lunch outdoors. I just see you like doing like a lunch outdoors or some sort of picnic or something where you're just spending time outdoors together. I don't know. Okay, so they're not together yet. But, oh, that one fell. Okay, focus upon divine and perfect health, which, you know, again, is another healing kind of card. So there may be some health, you know, if this isn't something you're already aware of, this is not future stuff. This is stuff you're already aware of. Maybe little ailments you have or little stuff going on with your health. Focusing upon getting really healthy and just feeling good in your own skin, feeling, you know, in shape. And maybe that's what that spending time outdoors, maybe going on hikes or something, just feeling really good in your own skin is what I'm seeing. Feeling good in your body is really going to help, and focusing on your health. I don't know if you or HC are really into health or fitness, something having to do with working outdoors, but that might be something in your future. Working outdoors, health and fitness, or just being outdoors, landscaping and growing flowers. I don't know where that came from, but yeah, this feels really like this is going to develop into something. He's into fitness, yes. That could be something you guys really bond over and get to know each other over. Is, you know, maybe you can ask him to give you some fitness tips and you guys just work out and get out there and do some fun stuff together. Because, I mean, the wedding card flew right out. So I think you have your answer. This definitely worth looking into and getting to know each other. And really, at the very least, you guys have been together in past lives as soulmates, as, you know, friends, as lovers. You've been through it. So it's almost like you guys already know each other. We both like outdoors and both have dogs. So walking dogs, maybe that's something you could do together. Okay, so we have Brianna. Okay. So Brianna, what was your question, hon? Take another drink. We'll take drinks during the pauses. You guys ever see that episode with Stanley Hudson on The Office where he was wanting to talk about his promotion or his raise, and he said, you really got to pay attention to the pauses when Jan left a message on Michael Scott's, what do you call it, answering machine or voicemail. That's what this reminded me of. You got to really pay attention to the pauses. Okay, hope I didn't miss her question. Brianna, are you still around? Brianna, I know. Okay. I know that I'm an entrepreneur, but I'm a Gemini, Life Path 5, and regurgitate ideas in my sleep. Which one should I focus on? Okay, it's moving again. Okay, which one will I be the most passionate about? Well, as a fellow Gemini, I have a Gemini moon. I can understand all about that. Stacy, no more message. This is a gift for your generosity. Oh, thank you so much, Stacy. You're so sweet. Yes, but as a fellow, that was part of my Gemini moon, very easily distracted and hands in 15 cookie jars, even though you got 10 fingers. Like, that's me too. So I totally get that vibe, that energy. I'm a photographer. I want to be a videographer. I want to be a QHHT practitioner. Like, there's so many things I want to do, but, so little time to do them. So let's go ahead and figure out, where am I being drawn for Brianna? Okay, so I put my hand on this, so I think these two are really calling me. And I wonder, I'm looking over on my other shelf with all my other stuff, if there's a really good deck for life purpose stuff. Oh, yes. I'll be right back. It's right over here. I have a little shelf here. I gotta shuffle. Okay, here it is. Okay. We're back. Okay. Whew. Cards already want to come out to play. Okay. So for Brianna, Gemini, Life Path 5. What idea should she focus on, and what will she be most passionate about? Move these out of the way for just one sec. Okay. This one. Career change. So, that's exactly what you're asking about, is, making a change in your career. It says you're embarking upon a career change that brings joy and abundance you desire and deserve. Okay. But what is this career change? Let's narrow this down. Scroll down on the chat just to make sure I'm not missing anything from Brianna. Okay. Girl, you must have a lot of ideas, because it's not coming out right away. Well, something involving travel would really do your heart good. Your life purpose involves traveling. So a job that you can do. Yes, QHHT, love that. Love you, Tanya. Tanya Killam, she's my cousin. Oh, sorry, what they said at my grandma's funeral. Tanya Killham. She kills hams for a living. But Brianna, yes, my Gemini moon and your Gemini moon would become fast friends. Lots of distractions. Leadership. So you're meant to be an entrepreneur, I think. Just taking charge of your own life, your own destiny, your own career, and something creative as well. Geminis love to be fun and creative, and that one went flying. Okay, nutrition. So I don't know if you are into health or do anything with nutrition, but it says you conduct healing work with your culinary skills. What else? Maybe this is narrowing it down. I'm not sure, Brianna, what all you're into. That's it. Animals. It's all over the place. Wow. Okay, so write the list. Neighborhood dealer. Okay, Cosmic Awakening's running out of battery. And she's probably running out of actual batteries too, because it's like past midnight where she's at, I believe. I was about to head out to Cosmic, but I'll push through. Oh, thank you guys. Oh, does anyone else want to help volunteer to be our list keeper? Because I can add you as an admin if you want to. Amanda B. Okay. And I'm getting back to Brianna's question as well. We're just doing a changing of the guard here. Amanda B. Okay, so let's see, Cosmic Awakening has the list, which I think she'll probably paste, or it's up there. And Amanda B can go ahead and do it, and Stacy as well. So we've got a couple here that can help me. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate your help, because I feel like I can keep going, and, we'll just try to get through this list. I know I'm really taking my time at times, but I want to be able to give a full reading to everyone who's getting a reading. So animals, I don't know, Brianna, if animals is something that interests you. You understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance, as the animals are part of your life's work. Or even just having your own animals around you while you're at work. Like, I work from home here in my office. My dogs are constantly in here, and it's so fun to have them around. But also, if nutrition is not something you're into, it can help you if you really get a clean vessel and just really eat healthy foods and bless your food, as far as cooking your food, putting the intention that it's going to give your body the best that your body can get out of that food, is going to help you in narrowing down and kind of calming your mind as far as wanting your hands in all these different careers. will help you narrow down what it is you're meant to be doing, but definitely entrepreneurial pursuit, because Gemini moon myself, like I'm saying, being an entrepreneur for myself, I have the flexibility to incorporate creativity into what I do, or decide if I'm sick of offering one thing, I can change it up overnight and offer something else. So let's go ahead and see one more card from this for Brianna to help her narrow down her choices. Woo! Okay, we have love and light, and environmentalists wanted to come out too. So, more, to me, nutrition comes from the earth. Animals are very connected to the earth, and environmentalism. You're an earth angel who's born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. So animals, again, it's very clear here. There's something with animals that you're meant to be doing. Even if it's just having animals around you while you work could be important. Yes, hydrate. Thanks, Alex. I will do that. Right pipe this time. Okay, so then you also have the love and light. Oh, thank you so much, Cosmic. Love you, doll. Thanks for all your help. I really appreciate it. And we'll have to figure out our Zoom very soon. Love you. Okay, so Brianna, love and light. Also, your purpose is to bring divine healing light and love to this world. So whatever it is you're doing, you're healing, you're traveling, you're connected to the earth, you are working with animals or helping the earth in some way, and nutrition. So I know that didn't really narrow anything down, but I don't think you can be caged as far as that Gemini goes in your chart. You're Gemini, and I don't think you're meant to narrow down. Maybe for a time, like you can narrow it down and do something, but I feel like you're the type of person who needs options. And maybe that's why so many of those options came up. So, all right. So who do we have next on the list? Thank you so much again, Neighborhood Dealer, Hope Dealer. Okay, so, and I know I'm probably mispronouncing this. Is this, let's see, Merjan? Awesome. Well, I hope that resonated for you, Brianna. It was all over the place, just like my Gemini moon. So I do apologize for that, but like I said, I don't think you can be caged and narrowed down too much. You're so welcome. Okay, what do I need to know about Zabi or Zabi? I'll call this person Z, just so I don't butcher the name. Well, things get better between us. We are friends, but very drawn to each other, but he distanced himself. I think he's scared of feelings. I'm heartbroken. Oh man. Okay, we're going to get into this. Okay. Will things get better with Z? Can I heal this relationship? What does she need to know? We have the wedding card yet again. So at the very least, if you don't want to take this so literally, this could just be the fact that there is a union of souls as far as, a close friendship. You could have some sort of, commitment to a close friend that would resemble a wedding. This could be, oh, bye, Emery. Yes, I will be on tomorrow, I hope. So maybe check back tomorrow. That will be so fun. But, I mean, you could even take it literally. It could be in the cards that there is meant to be a wedding. And I know it's funny because, well, not funny for you at all, but, in my own personal life, I dealt with this where I was the friend that didn't want to ruin a friendship when, my friend that passed away, John, he had caught feelings for me. But he was my best friend, like closer than any brother or soul that I've been close to in my life, and I couldn't imagine being romantic with him because I didn't want to lose that. I didn't want to ruin that. Been married in past life, but not this life. Okay, so that makes sense. But let's see how this is going to play out for you guys. It just might be scary to Z that this is all moving too fast, or maybe they're really confused about their feelings, or they don't want to ruin what you already have. That's the vibe I'm really getting, but we have make the effort. So great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And I feel like this is a great love. He's never had a girlfriend. So yeah, this is all new to him, obviously, in this life, that it might just be scary for him to go out on a limb and say, yes, I like you, even if you're the one, really taking the reins and saying, yes, let's date, let's be together, let's have these things go on. But maybe, he's just scared to take that step because it's all so new to him. But I want to get one from the Sacred Traveler deck. I'm just calling my name. Woo. Oh, thank you so much, Georgia Peach. Okay, we will get you added to the list, Amanda or Neighborhood Hope Healer or Stacy. Okay, so as far as Z goes, we have grace and gratitude and great adventure. So through gratitude, joy expands. So I think the best advice, just especially for now, because I think long-term things can really develop into something really beautiful. But as far as right now and how you can, get him talking to you again and have things feel patched up, is just to have that grace and gratitude. Just really get together, have fun, allow yourselves to reconnect in that friendship, because it's going to help you get to a great adventure. Take a risk, venture forward. So I think what best advice for now would be to just really focus on bringing that friendship back to priority for you guys and mending any disagreements or things that you had going on. And then once you guys are back solid on a good foundation, I hear take it slow, but eventually you can take a risk and let him know how much you feel for him and venture forward, because you have that wedding card. So at the very least, there is still a very strong bond between the two of you, even if you do remain friends. But the fact that the wedding card flew right out, I think it's meant to be something greater than just friends eventually. But it might just be something you really have to take slow so as not to scare him away. So I hope that helped you. Okay. Okay, Ham Banana. Yes, they're saying it in the chat, but I'll just say it too. I'm trying to work through all the super chats just because I am absolutely 100%, a million percent grateful for anyone who wanted to change some currency in exchange for some energy. I want to be able to repay that before moving on to the free. And I know it's labeled free, and I did not even remotely expect more than 10 people to show up today, let alone people to be super chatting me. Again, this is my first live ever, so I didn't even know how all this would play out. So I'm going to be doing this again tomorrow, and I hope that if you don't get your question answered today, you can check in tomorrow. And this, I'm having the time of my life. We're 2 hours and 7 minutes in. I feel like we've been doing this maybe a half hour. So this will be something I want to do a lot more on my channel. So if you don't get your question answered today, absolutely try back later. And we can hopefully do this at a future time if you can't get it going on today. Okay, so Hannah Banana. Have we heard from Hannah Banana? Hannah Banana. Love advice from Spirit, please. This guy. Okay, it's moving again. It's moving. This guy, AT, been on my mind again. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get a message from Spirit and one from the Romance Angels. Okay. For Hannah Banana, AT. Ooh, well, we got two from Spirit. We have vulnerability and a father's love, which this parent, this healing family dynamics and just forgiveness of family wounds and stuff is a big theme. Throughout not just today's live, but just in a lot of the readings I've done lately that even haven't gone live yet. I think I'm about 7 or 8 videos are scheduled to go live that aren't up yet. But it's been a huge theme in the collective healing from the past. But it says, a father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable, in that it can be tapped into at any time for whatever reason. Whether your father is still here or past, a father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience. And hey, Peggy, what's up, girl? I just saw you. I saw you liked my thing on Instagram. I'm like, oh, Peggy. But yes, as far as Hannah Banana goes, I don't know if you had do have a really good relationship with your father, or if this was a relationship in this life that you wished was better than it was. But as far as AT goes, your relationship with this AT is having, I mean, there's a theme that was going on in your relationship with your father that may need healed before something with AT can really play out or take off. Let's see. Let me go back up and reread your question so I'm not. Love advice from spirit. This guy AT has been on my mind again. Okay, just want to make sure I wasn't missing anything. But then we have the vulnerability card. And this little picture frame is got like a little green leaf. Like the only life on these branches is right there in that heart chakra location. So for me, this is saying that really getting in touch with your own heart and really wondering, is this person someone I want to pursue? Is this person I want to be with? And just feeling them out as well. But being vulnerable first with yourself and then with AT is really going to help AT understand where you're coming from and what your feelings are. Because it says here, this is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into unknown and unfamiliar territory where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. I always say that negativity is like, or not negativity, sorry, I read negative condition again. Vulnerability is a superpower that a lot of people, think it's a weakness. So they don't really allow that vulnerable side to come through until they really know somebody. But when you can feel like you know someone, like you may feel like you know this AT person really well. You may feel like you know them really well, that you just want to be really vulnerable with them. And this is just saying, feel free to do so, because I feel like this person has a genuine heart and can really allow you to be who you really are with this person. And being vulnerable is that superpower that's going to help you really connect with AT. And, I see him really feeling like, wow, this person's so real. I can't believe it. Yeah, it's really going to be beautiful is really what I'm seeing. And, I don't know, I'm trying to see the chat here if you had said anything else. Yes, my intuition has been saying he's for me, but so many obstacles. Yeah, and that's true too, when you really feel like, intuitively this is right, but then you keep getting a door slammed in your face, or, a dead end, or, everything just feels so difficult. It's usually saying that, yes, this is probably right, but the timing is not quite right. So maybe there's something to do with the timing of, you meeting this person and you really wanting to dive in and get to know this person that's just not right. On a world scale, coronavirus is kind of that dead end that a lot of people really weren't expecting for the year of 2020 that just kind of hit us. What deck is it? This is the Messages from Spirit deck. Let me bend down and look if I can find it. I got decks all over the floor by John Holland. Yes, John Holland. But usually when our intuition and our heart, that heart chakra was really illuminated on that card, Hannah. So I'm feeling like, in your heart this is right. It's just you keep saying, there's obstacles. So what I'm thinking is it's just not the right time. But that's not to say to not talk to this person, not communicate, just still put yourself out there. And when things line up, it'll happen. That's really what I'm seeing. But I did want to grab one Romance Angels card for you and AT. Yes, I love that deck too. Are you kidding me? Another wedding card. Wow. And I really shuffled those bad boys. You can't make this stuff up. So I really do feel that, AT is worth putting your effort into and just really being vulnerable with and getting to know, because yeah, it's whoa. And then we have finances and career. So financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. I'm not sure exactly how that resonates for you or how that's going, but maybe this, I'm really interpreting this as maybe either your career or AT's career is really a priority to either of you right now. And that's where the focus is in one or the other of you, probably AT, but timing timing will line up because, I mean, that wedding card flew right out. You saw that, right? So at the very least, a very strong bond, a strong connection. Just make sure I'm not missing anything from Hannah. Hannah Banana. I love that. Hannah Banana. Okay, we have Mo Khan is up next. So I'm just going to make sure we're wrapped up with Hannah. Oh, thank you so much, Writer Poet. Can someone so kindly add Writer Poet to our list? And again, if you're here for the free readings, I do apologize. I really didn't expect anybody to be super chatting me. And I feel really compelled to get to the super chats first. And I'm going to be doing this again tomorrow, probably about same time, 3 or 3:30. Maybe a little earlier if I can get on it earlier, and then maybe I can be on even longer. Okay, Hannah Banana, thank you so much. I will be vulnerable. Yes. And again, use your, yes, I feel connected to 1,000 miles away. Okay, that could be an obstacle. So yes, just being vulnerable, and again, using your intuition with what to be vulnerable about is really going to help you out, Hannah. Okay, so Mo Khan is next, and I'm going to scroll, make sure. Okay, can I have a general read in regards to finances, please? Okay, where do I want to go? Okay, I want this one and this one. Okay, problem solved. Okay, for Mo Khan, what does Mo need to know about finances? And make sure I'm not missing part of that in regards to finances. Okay, what does Mo need to know in regards to finances? So the answers you need are coming in the full moon in Gemini. So when it says the answers are coming, the answers aren't quite here yet. I don't know when the next full moon in Gemini is going to occur, or possibly when the moon is just transiting in Gemini. You can look up on different apps or different websites online about the moon transits and full moons and all of that. That might help you know when your finances are going to expand. But it says look inside yourself, because this is, again, another pretty big theme as far as people selling themselves short, people not really living their full light, playing small. So you may be, Mo, you may be playing small and just not, oh, thank you so much, Mirror Neuron. Thank you so much. And can we have Mirror Neuron added to the list? Thank you so much. Okay. So looking inside yourself, meditating, will bring you a lot of answers with your anything in life, but your finances, that's really going to be important for you. And I'm being drawn over here as well. Oh, we lost a card. I want to operate with a full deck, so let me grab that. We lost 2 cards. Okay. Okay. All right, let's get back. Okay. What does Mo need to know about finances? And thanks again to my awesome mods who are helping me out in the chat. I did not know what I was signing up for today. Did not expect the outcome or the turnout. So I appreciate each and every one of you, mods and people in the chat. People have waited so patiently the last 2 hours and 18 minutes. So it says here you're on the right path, Mo. Oh, thank you so much, Jennifer. Thank you so much. Can we get Jennifer added to the list? Okay, so you're on the right path, Mo. So whatever it is you're doing to make money, if you're thinking about a career change or just applying for a different job, whatever it is your intuition is leading you to do with your job, with your career, you're already on the right path to increase your finances. And I see some sort of promotion or raise, or, if you're self-employed or wanting to be self-employed, I see you're just really going to be bringing on new clients or something. I don't know if you work in a place where you have clients, because again, I don't know you, but I want to get one more card. But you're on the right path. So whatever it is you're doing, keep doing it. Yeah, keep your eyes on your targeted intention. So if you're looking to go after a raise or take some sort of certification or go back to school or learn something about your job to help you make yourself a more valuable asset to an employer, just make sure you're keeping your eyes on the prize, because you're on target to be bringing more abundance and more financial abundance, and manifesting the life that you want. I'm really seeing. Oh, thank you, Peggy. I enjoy her videos too. She's an author tuber. That's how I met Peggy. She documents her writing journey on Facebook, or not Facebook. Well, maybe she does, because I'm friends with her on Facebook. But on YouTube. See, I'm losing my words. For a writer, that's a funny thing to do. But yes, Peggy's awesome. Okay, so I hope that resonated for you, Mo. And then we have Simone up next, but I just want to make sure that Mo got the answer. And hydrate, everyone. Shot. All right, Simone. Okay, Mo, thanks for the confirmation. It's good to know I'm on the right path. Yes, and your intuition is really going to help you know if there's a turning point or a new job or whatever it is that comes your way. Your intuition is going to steer you in the right way to bring you more abundance in your life. That's exactly what I see. Okay, Simone would like to know, what's the situation with Jeffrey? I think we were meant to be, but we are in no contact right now. Can you see if we have a future together? Will he come back? Thank you, Amanda. Oh, you're so welcome. We're going to find out the tea on Jeffrey. That rhymed a little bit. I'm going to clear this. Okay. So if that wedding card comes out again, you guys know I'm shuffling this bad boy, right? Okay. What does Simone need to know about Jeffrey? Are they meant to be? They have a future together. Attraction. So there's definitely attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. I feel like you both are very attracted to each other. It's just, I just heard modes of operation. So there's ways that you two operated within the relationship, or whatever went down with you. A situation that an occurrence that you guys just had two different ways of going about fixing it or making it better or making something happen. Like how do I want to phrase it? It's almost like you just don't see eye to eye with something that seems very important, especially to you, Simone, especially to you. Jeffrey's just not seeing where you're coming from as far as what's going on with this situation. So we know there's attraction, but whoa. And there's also chemistry. Did we mention that? We've got attraction and chemistry. So it's a very, very hot, a very hot, passionate, beautiful, strong magnetic attraction and connection that you guys share, which usually when that's the case, there is a lot of, oh, good night, Mo. Good night. Thanks for joining us. Usually when that's the case, though, that means past life connection and at times also twin flame. And a lot of times in the 3D, twin flames, it's really a hard dynamic. Unless you're very spiritually evolved, it's hard to make a twin flame relationship work if it's a romantic relationship. But if it's, you can have a twin flame with a best friend, you can have a twin flame with a parent, which is not really often talked about. But I know enough about twin flames, but I'm not like all up in that whole twin flame community because my twin flame is not incarnated. I've always known that my twin flame is working with me on the other side. But when you have two twin flames operating in a 3D world, like to me, my heart goes out to all the twin flames because that's got to be really difficult. But what does Simone, tell us more about this connection with Simone and Jeffrey. Let your friends help you. So I don't know if you have mutual friends that, especially that you're in no contact right now, that you can send one of your mutual friends in to give a message if Jeffrey's not responding to your texts or wanting to talk. But it says ask for and accept support from others. So it feels like there are people who know both of you or people who are involved some way that can help, that can support you and Jeffrey and help bring this back together. But, you know, I'm not yet seeing anything about a reconciliation quite yet, but we'll see. We'll get one more card from the Romance Angels, and then I think I want a little bit of help from my Archangel Michael deck. Okay. Okay, so we have unrequited love. So it says there's not, which is weird. Okay, tell me this isn't weird. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, which that's weird to me, because I feel like at least at first you both had a mutual attraction and chemistry that was more than enough to keep it going, but something had happened. And again, I'm not really looking at the chat to know if I'm even on the right track. So Simone, you'll have to let me know if I'm like hitting foul balls here or what's going on. But the unrequited love, it just may be that Jeffrey decided that even though there is that chemistry and attraction, that maybe there's just something else going on in his life, that it's just too much to have a relationship right now. But let's see what Archangel Michael says about the relationship. Because I think the unrequited love, I mean, the fact you're even asking about him and wanting to know tells me there's still a lot of love for you. Okay, I don't think there isn't enough love. So this could just be people involved, like, you know, maybe those friends that are involved are making things go wonky, or a miscommunication of some sort. I mean, it is the year 2020. There's a lot of miscommunication and craziness going on. No mutual friends. Okay. Let's see why we have this friends card and unrequited. Your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. So these friends that were popping in, ask for support and help from others, this could be not actual friends. This could be your spirit team and Jeffrey's spirit guides, Jeffrey's angels. And because to me, all these cards, it's like your spirit team and everything, they want this to work out so much. And I feel definitely like we were talking about twin flame energy going on. Inner guidance is real and trustworthy. So if you feel this is worth continuing, keep following your intuition, keep following your guidance, because it's important. It's going to lead you where you need to be. And pay attention to your dreams. So I don't know if you have dreams about Jeffrey, but when you have dreams about people who are still alive, you can absolutely be meeting them in the astral realm. Even if he wakes up in the morning and didn't have the same dream as you, or doesn't remember actually meeting up with you in a dream, it could happen. So there may also be signs or stuff going on in your dreams that can help you reacquaint or get back in with Jeffrey. So one more card. Better be a good one. Hope it resonates. Ooh. So it says, it's time to leave this unhealthy situation. So it's almost like your guides want this to work and you want this to work, but there's something going on Jeffrey's end that maybe you're just not aware of. And that's, I mean, because you say you know he loves you and that, you know, there's definitely that attraction, there's that chemistry, but there's something he needs to work on in his own personal life. Yeah, my dog Walter's barking. I knew it was bound to happen. He's probably hungry for some dinner, but I did feed him a late lunch, so he should be okay. Anyway, time to leave this unhealthy situation. So if this doesn't mean leaving Jeffrey as a whole, there could just be toxic cycles and issues in his life that need that work before you guys can get it on and popping. Because yeah, I feel like you're ready, you're vulnerable, you're putting yourself out there, and it's something on his end. And let me check the chat. Oh, thank you so much, Gabriella Santana. Thank you so much. And we have a list here going. Yes, and Amanda B is already on it. She is amazing. Yeah, so I think he needs to work on some issues. Yes, so there's unhealthy cycles within his own life that when he decides to heal from those, I feel like there's going to be an ability to continue on with the relationship and you guys can end up together. But really at this point, it's up to him if he wants to even heal issues in his own life. And, you know, I don't like to leave this open-ended because I feel like so many of the other people got readings where it kind of tied it up with a fancy bow. But I think timelines or decisions on Jeffrey's end are still at play to where, you know, he hasn't, I just heard he doesn't even know what he wants. Like maybe even with his career or, you know, issues with his family, just stuff going on that maybe even things you don't know about that he's dealing with that are really putting a wrench in him wanting to be with you or have a relationship at this time. And life itself could just be really overwhelming for him right now. So I hope that helped even a little and didn't confuse you more. Sometimes spirit likes to leave things open-ended. So that's what happened. And I do apologize if that wasn't quite what you wanted to hear or the message you were hoping for, Simone. But thank you so much, Simone. I really do appreciate it. And I do wish you the best of luck with Jeffrey. And I'll be sending some positive positive vibes for him to really get his ish together so you can be together. I love a happy ending. Okay, everyone take a drink. And next we have Shayna Pitts. And I recognize Shayna from, she comments quite often on my videos. So it's good to see you, Shayna. I hope you're still around here. Oh, thank you, Stacy. And thanks again, you guys, for all your help. Okay, Shayna says, is BJ the man for me? And will we get married and have a committed, monogamous, happy, and blessed life together? Thank you. Aww. Okay, BJ. Let me clear it. Okay, is BJ the man for Shayna? Will they get married, have a committed, monogamous, happy, blessed life together? Spirit, let us know. Well, there's definitely going to be some passion going on. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So feeling really playful and flirty is really going to help bring you two really close together. And of course, I think there's already a physical chemistry and attraction with the two of you, just with your own personalities and the way you guys look. And you know, you think he's great. Now I'm confusing myself. You think he's great. He thinks you're great. That's really so far what we've got going on. Oh yeah, then we've got attraction once again. So there's definitely some heat and some fire and some sexy time. But is this going to be a happily ever after? Woo! We got two that want to fly out. Wow. Okay. Yep. Okay. So we've got you deserve love and this could be the one. So I think the really only like sticking point or thing that needs to be determined, Shayna, is for you to realize you're lovable, you're worthy of BJ's love, you're worthy of his attention. You deserve a happy, blessed life. You deserve it. 100%, absolutely. 1,000,000%. You deserve it. And this could be the one. It says you've already met the romantic partner you seek. So absolutely. And I just heard soulmate. So so BJ is a soulmate. And yeah, there's now the chills come. So that I was about like, yeah, signed, sealed, and delivered. But now I want one more message. I think I want to do the spirit deck again. Messages from spirit for Shayna. Let me clear it. Okay. All right. So tell me about Shayna and BJ. Okay. We have give back. Today is the day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. It is about giving back without any thought or expectation of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch other people's spirits, as it's highly likely that someone really needs it today. So this to me just really says that you just need to reach out and let him know if he doesn't already know. I mean, I'm sure at least on some level he already knows how you feel. But if he doesn't, you know, to me, this is just giving your time, your attention, your effort toward him to let him know that, yeah, the relationship is something that you're definitely looking forward to. And yeah, I feel like it's going to be good. So definite soulmate connection and just really beautiful. Oh, thank you so much, Ishani. I hope I'm saying that right. Ishani D. Thank you so much. And we have a little list going here with all the super chats, which Amanda's already on. Once again, Amanda B. Thank you so much. So we have Shauna all finished. I hope that, thank you so much for the confirmation. Okay, good. I'm so glad that resonated, Shauna. And it's so good to see you again. I always love to see your comments. Okay, so we got Sabrina up next. Sabrina Jacobs, are you still around, hun? And everyone take a drink. Hydrate, hydrate. You're so welcome, Shauna. Okay, Sabrina, what's your question, hun? Okay, so if Sabrina isn't here, we can skip, and then if she comes back, we will come back to her. Okay, so we have Aqua Emmy. Aqua Emmy is up next. So what's your question? We're really getting down to the last bit. We're at 2 hours and 35 minutes. And I'm going to see if I can't make it to about 3 hours for this live. And then I'm probably going to have to wrap it up, get some dinner, get my doggies some dinner. And then my kids and everyone will be here in about an hour from now. So it'll really get loud and exciting when they get home. Okay, so we're just waiting for either Sabrina Jacobs or Aqua Emmy. Or Kenzo. Is Kenzo? Oh, Aqua Emmy. Hey, I want to know, how does Murphy feel about me right now? Okay, so I'm gonna assume this is a love interest. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'll start with the romance angels and we'll see what we get. How does Murphy feel about Aqua? Okay. So we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So I think that already he feels like you're someone worth getting to know, someone worth being in a relationship with at the very least. So let's find out what else does Murphy feel about Aqua. Okay, we have unrequited love. It's funny when I always get mixed messages with this deck, but we're gonna get into this. So there's not enough chemistry there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So this might be a relationship where you guys get together and maybe things move a little too fast, or it doesn't work out right away, but because you have the worth waiting for card, I want more information. More information. Yeah, now we have honeymoon. So it almost feels to me like there'll be some sort of separation at some point in the relationship, whether one of you has to leave the state or move away for work or something. But with the honeymoon card, it says enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. But I mean, really, this could be that there's just not enough that you guys have in common once you guys start, really getting to know each other, that and I feel like it's going to be that you realize, okay, maybe this isn't the person I want to be with long term. But with the honeymoon card, I mean, it'll be a good time. It'll be fun. But I don't know if Murphy's personality is really what I'm seeing, is going to be the thing that you're kind of like, well, it's kind of going to be almost like a bit of a disappointment at times, where you think you maybe want more attention. Oh, hey, Sabrina, no, you're next still, so no worries. I just feel like it's almost like he just doesn't give you the attention you deserve. That's really what I'm seeing. Let me scroll, make sure I didn't get anything. Okay, Murphy. So yeah, Aqua. So it's gonna be you that decides, well, maybe this isn't everything I thought it would be and more. But let's go ahead and get one more from Archangel Michael, just to really figure out what's going on with Murphy. Okay, sense of humor. So it almost feels to me like his sense of humor just doesn't jive with you. I knew there was something about his personality that maybe at first, it says, yes, I do get disappointed. So at first, with the honeymoon and the worth waiting for, he's going to be like, oh, yeah, I got some attention, and you'll be really excited about it. You'll have a fun time together, but then you're the one, I feel, now that we're really got this these messages laid out that there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going for you. Like, you're going to be the one to have to call it, because his type of sense of humor just isn't going to, be everything you want. Because I feel like you are really laid back, and you want to be able to laugh with your partner. And maybe he's got more of a dry sense of humor, or just really doesn't find the same things funny that you find funny. And that's a big deal breaker, if you ask me. If you can't laugh with your person, it's over. Maybe not really, but for me anyway, you gotta have that fun and that sense of humor to really carry, especially if you're going to be together for 20, 30, 80 years. You really want to you really want to just be on the same wavelength as far as your sense of humor goes. And I just think he's not quite where you're at with that. So I hope that helped you, Aqua. But it definitely does feel like you're going to be the one to come to that conclusion. It's not going to be you pining for him and him not giving you the time of day. It feels like it's going to be a decision you make long term. And it might even be that you guys are together for a while before you really discover you're not quite jiving with, his personality or his sense of humor. Okay, so we do have Sabrina next. And then Kenzo, I think, was the next one after that, just so we can have everybody ready to go when it's their time. Okay, I'm glad, Aqua. I'm glad that resonated. So yeah, just use your intuition. If things just don't feel like you can really build a life with, then you'll know. Okay, you're so welcome, Aqua. Okay. So we have Sabrina and Kenzo and then Georgia Peach. So we've got a batting order, and that list is getting smaller and smaller. So, but I don't know if we're going to be able to make it till, I could probably go about 6:45 Mountain Time. I'm Mountain Time, so we're at 6:11 where I'm at now. But I just don't want my kids to get home and like I'm on live on YouTube and they're just, hey, yay, because then it's bedtime. Gotta get them to bed. Okay. All right, so I'm not seeing Sabrina. I'm not seeing Kenzo. I'm not seeing Georgia Peach. What about Writer Poet? Are you still on? Whoever in this lineup. Oh, there's Sabrina. Hey. Okay, Sabrina, it's your turn. So what was your question? I'm grabbing another drink. Oh, it really is, Czar. Getting babies to sleep. Yeah. Especially my 5-year-old. Well, he'll be 6 in 5 days. It's playtime when it's bedtime. That's when he gets going for the day. Oh. So you want to know, Sabrina, your non-existent love life. So was there a specific question, or just do you want like the romance angels to kind of get a feel of what's going on in your love life or what's coming up? Okay, Kenza. Okay, I was saying Kenzo. Okay, so Kenza, you are up very soon. We're going to go ahead and do Sabrina because she came back. Okay, I would like to know what's coming in love. Okay. All right, so for Sabrina Jacobs, what is coming toward her in love? Yes, as Alex says, I'm going to probably try to do this again tomorrow. I had so much fun. I keep repeating myself, but there's always new people coming and going. But I feel like there was probably only going to be about 10 people. And at one point we had 51 people in here. But yeah, I want to do this again tomorrow and make this a more regular thing. Okay, so for Sabrina, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So I think coming up, there's going to just be a time, if you're not already doing this already, where you're really putting yourself first and really wondering, what do I need to do to improve my life? And not to be like, well, what do I need to improve to attract love? It's just to feel good in who you are and just to feel like your own perfect partner for yourself. Like you are complete within yourself is really what I'm seeing. So I want to get a believe in your own magic card for you too, Sabrina. Whoop, nothing flew out, so we're still going. Okay. Thorns, weave together the crown you deserve with the number 14. So you don't, what I'm really seeing is you don't understand how amazing you are. And kind of a theme today is a lot of people are not, you know, you're selling yourself short, or you're playing too small. So maybe in the past, a lot of the people that you were attracting were people that you realized quite soon that they were too immature, or they were just too in it for themselves, or all about themselves, arrogant, narcissist possibly. And you just really didn't understand how amazing you are. And so it's like you were operating from this like what I'm seeing is this really dim candlelight. And that's like the vibration you're putting out as far as how much you love and adore yourself. Real dim. So then you're attracting real dim people who are going to kind of almost treat you that same way. So when you can really work on, you know, your own self-care and just putting yourself first, because with that number 14, 1 plus 4 is 5. Get ahead of myself in the math. But 1 plus 5 is 5. 1 plus 4 is 5. So 5s are all about change. There is going to be a change coming up in your love life. But I think the biggest changes you can make in your life are just improving yourself. And now here come the tingles. Improving yourself, just, you know, really working on that self-care, which I'm going to grab you a self-care oracle card. Working on your self-care, working on your personal development, just figuring out what your goals are in life and making almost, I just saw like a 5-year plan of where you want to see yourself, where you want to see your career. And just doing that for yourself is really going to be important. And then we also got the dream journal card once again. So I think you're getting very important information about your next steps in your personal life through your dreams. So keeping a dream journal, and you can do something as simple as using an app on your phone, not an app, but like the notes app on your phone if you have an iPhone, or some sort of notes app where you can just grab your phone when you wake up, write down what dream you had, and maybe it might not make sense right then, but you can look back over those things and really see, wow, this all made sense when you look back on your dreams, because they're dishing up information about your future love. And as I said that, I don't know that you even know the person you're going to end up with. I don't think you've met them yet, but I want to get one more self-care card. Sweet treat. So right as I read that, I heard treat yourself. So just really treating yourself, loving yourself, because that's going to make your light grow. And then you're going to, when the time is right, I just heard divine timing. When the time is right, you're going to be attracting someone who has really put the self-care into themselves and really let their light shine and prioritize their selves. So they're a complete person. You're a complete person. Because there's nothing worse than, you know, having two people who need so much work come together trying to fix each other. And it's hard. It's really hard. So when you can get on a good level with yourself, and not to say that you're not enough as you are, because you absolutely are. But when you can start seeing your own worth and weaving that crown that you deserve and wearing that crown proudly, and your whole life's going to change, because you're going to be putting out a whole new frequency that is going to attract you not only a love interest, but new friends, new relationships. Like I heard soul sisters that are really going to jive with you on the same level that you're at. And just really, even your career is going to just bloom and blossom as well. We have all these roses here. So when you really start taking care of yourself, your whole life's going to change. You have that change. Great changes, big changes, and beautiful changes coming into your life, because you're doing the work. You're putting the time and effort into yourself, and that will attract what you need in the future. So I hope that helped answer your question. Coming up for you, Sabrina. Okay, and then we have Kenza next, but I'm just making sure that resonated, or that Sabrina got what she needed. Thank you so much. Oh, you're so welcome. Scroll up and read Kenza's question. Okay, I remember, yes. Have a question, please. Is there anything I need to hear at the moment regarding love, work, etc., life in general? I need a sign. So we're going to go ahead and get the messages from Spirit Deck for you, Kenza. And I hope you're still here, Kenza. Just let us know that you're still here. But I'm going to go ahead and start your question anyway. Well, I'm glad that you got the answer that you needed, Sabrina. I think we all need that little pep talk that we're great, we're big, we deserve to shine our light. I think we all need to know that. But what does Kenza need to know in life? And what? Let me reiterate the question so I really have it on the cards here. Anything Kenza needs to hear at the moment? Well, one flew out regarding love, work, etc., life in general. Kenza needs a sign. What sign will you be sending? What does she need to know? Or he? I hope if I'm saying the wrong gender, I do apologize as well. Okay, so the first card that flew out, we have Serenity. So the most important relationship you can have is with yourself. Which, what were we just talking about in Sabrina's reading? And a couple other readings way at the beginning part of this video. The most important relationship you can have is with yourself, and really cultivating that is really standing out for you as well, Kenza. This is a time to honor, nurture, and love yourself more by seeking out and removing any negative feelings and emotions that are left over from yesterday. Don't let past issues and resentments interfere with your serenity today. So there's a lot going on in your life, maybe with past things that have happened or past relationships that you're still not healed from, or you're still reeling from, or just unhealed, like that need healed in some way that you're working through. But in the workings, you see that little light that's starting to shine in that heart chakra area, and all this water, and sorry about my nails, I need to repaint those, but to me, it almost feels like this water was over this person's head, but it's starting to drain. And as that water drains, you're going to be getting more, in touch with yourself and really letting that light shine, that heart chakra really come online. And it's going to really bring a lot of good stuff into your life. But just that overall theme of forgiveness is really, really on the cards for a lot of people today, and forgiving yourself. But you also have a father's love. So there may be a father figure either here or past that you have some forgiveness or some healing to do in that relationship. But I'll read this. We did get this one earlier, but I'll read it again. So a father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such a love is often unquantifiable, in that it can be tapped into at any time for whatever reason. Whether your father is still here or passed, a father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience. So I don't know if that resonates for you as far as, issues or just past things that are still kind of occurring in your life, or wounds that you have that may be affecting your personal life. But I can get some more clarification on that. I'm being called over here to my spellcaster cards. Okay, let me clear it. Okay. What else does Kenza need to know? And what signs are we looking for? What signs? Okay, we have courage. So, kind of on theme with playing small and really dimming the light down. There's this need or this call for that inner lion to rise, for you to really step into who you are and have courage moving forward, Kenza, that you have the ability to take your life by the reins and make any changes at all that you're really wanting to make, because I feel like there are changes you want to make. And I almost get this sense of stagnancy, like things in your life just haven't really been going quickly enough, or things just aren't moving forward either. I do want to get one more from the Archangel Michael. Clear it. Okay. What else does Kenza need to know? And you may even be seeing lions in your dreams, or as signs or symbols. And I know that, behind the hands there, I don't even know what that is, but to me, it's reminding me of like a sunflower. So you may be seeing sunflower symbology, or maybe you love sunflowers, lion symbolism. But what else does Kenza need to know? Whoa, we got 3 that fell out, but it feels important to grab them all. detach from the situation. The situation is already resolved, and then explore your options. So there's something in your life you're detaching from, and it's already resolved. As far as timelines go, any decisions you've made and will be making in the near future, they're resolving a situation that's been going on in your life. And I feel like this situation's been going on for a really long time, and it's for the better. Something is resolving so you can move on and move forward with that sense of courage. And you have options. You have, like, I see like that, almost like chariot energy where you could go this way, you could go this way, and it's all up to you. And just keeping a really positive mindset and really working on you and taking care of you is going to help you get there quicker. So I hope that resonated for you, Kenza. I haven't seen you comment again, so I don't know if you're still there. But I hope that resonated. And we're going to move a little bit to get back to the list. So Georgia Peach, and then on deck after that, Writer Poet. I really, really want to get to everyone on this super chat, and my family should be home within about 25 or 35 minutes from now. So I really hope that we can get all these done before they get home. So, Georgia Peach. Good fun. What happens if we paid for a super chat and you don't get to us? Yeah, I really, really hope to get to you guys. I would feel really bad if I left someone hanging. I feel bad enough that people who just came for the free reading, as it said, oh, free reading. I feel bad enough they won't get a reading, but I am going to be on tomorrow as well, Sunday, and hopefully for a couple hours again. But if there's anyone, for some reason I have to end this and we don't get to everyone, I will write your name down, your username, and then we will move forward on that list tomorrow. If you can't be here tomorrow, send me a message. I'll put my email in the chat, and then you guys can email me letting me know your username, and then I will let you know when I'm going live again as well. We'll figure it out, because I don't want to leave anyone hanging. I really didn't even expect any super chats, so this is all new territory to me. So, okay. Spell it right. I hope that you can copy paste that. Let me scroll up and see. Thank you so much. I definitely need to hear this from Kenza. Yes, I'm so glad that resonated and gave you some guidance. You've got this. You've got it. You can do it. You have that courage that's rising within you like that lion. So Georgia Peach's question, will RS offer a committed relationship before the holidays? Okay, let's get it going. For Georgia Peach, will RS offer a committed relationship for the holidays? Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So to me, there looks like there's a mutual, if you look at those two, there's a very mutual, and it almost looks like they form a heart, their bodies and their heads there, it forms a heart. So to me, that's a yes. That feels like a yes, but I want to go ahead to my answers, simple cards, clear that one. Okay. Okay, so will RS offer a committed relationship before the holidays? Tell the truth. So there may be a truth on your heart, maybe a confession. I know it doesn't feel like a secret or anything. It feels like just confessing your feelings, letting them know how you feel. Maybe even writing them a letter or a text or something just to let them know that you're thinking of them, because that will let them know where you're at. And even just telling them how you feel. If they don't know how deep your feelings go, that could help. That could help bring them on board. But I want to get one more card as far as the timing goes, because we want to know if it's by the holidays. Oh, that one kind of flipped. Lend a hand. So you may be reaching out to RS, or RS may be reaching, I hope I'm saying the initials right. Let me go back up. Scroll. Yes, RS. One or the other may be offering to help the other with a situation. I don't know what that could be. That seems very vague, but maybe one or the other of you is reaching out just to let the other one know, hey, I'm here if you want to hang out or if you want to chat or whatever it is. But yeah, I feel like with lending a hand, and then we've got a hand, you know, gonna maybe write a letter, there's gonna need to be definite communication. As far as commitment goes, let's figure that out as well. Okay, for RS, Georgia Peach, committed relationship. Okay. So we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So if you can envision and meditate on coming together with RS before the holidays, I feel like you can really make that happen. You know, a whole law of attraction thing, and just those positive intentions, and just really, you know, reaching out, letting him know how you feel. That's all going to help. So yeah, I have a feeling it's definitely at least going to be known there are feelings between the two of you before the holidays. So I hope that answered your question. Okay, so next on the list we have writer, poet, then mirror neuron. Okay, so writer, poet, I like guy, SU. We were talking, but from some time, no contact going on. Will the connection fade away because of our stubborn asses, or a romantic relationship can be formed and last? Okay, so for writer, poet, SU. Okay, so tell us about this connection between writer, poet, and SU. What do we need to know about the connection between writer, poet, and SU? Well, we have the honeymoon card, so I don't think this is all said and done. At the very least, there's some time spent together. I know honeymoon traditionally means, you know, that vacation after a wedding, but I usually will interpret this, especially if you're not together or there's no contact, as at least some time together coming up that you guys reconcile in some way and have some fun together. But let's get some more information for writer, poet about SU. Attraction. So there's definitely attraction on both sides. You attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully. So I don't know if you've reached out and just haven't heard. If it's maybe in the cards for you to reach out once again and just let SU know, you know, just speak your truth. Let SU know where you're coming from and what you feel, and just leave it up, you know, let it all out and just see what happens. So we have codependency coming up. So this kind of makes sense. So addictions are affecting your romantic life. This doesn't just have to mean drugs or alcohol. This can be porn or sex or, scrolling social media. Just there's lots of things people can be addicted to. And with codependency, it's usually that fixer-fixie kind of relationship where one or the other is trying to fix the other one, and the other one just doesn't want to have anything to do with it, but the other one needs you for something else kind of vibe. So there may be, and I feel these issues are on SU's part, not on yours. So there may be some things SU's working out in their personal life that are maybe why there's no contact, or it's kind of in the ball is in SU's court is really what I'm seeing. But there's definitely attraction, and I do see a coming together and having some fun together. But I just want to grab one more card about SU and writer, poet. Okay. Decide to be happy now. So even if you're still up in the air as far as, is this going to work out? Is this not? Still go on living your life, being in a high vibration, a positive mindset, because that will help. If this is meant to be, that will help bring it to you. And you won't spend so much time worrying and wondering. You'll kind of be getting on with your life. And it's almost always at that point where when you realize you're happy without this person, that, well, here comes this person again back into your life. So that might be a scenario playing out for you. But I heard 3 months. You'll know something, you know, good, bad, or ugly. You'll know within 3 months if this is something that's going to continue or just a lost cause. But I feel like it's SU's issues that are really prohibiting this moving forward right now. That's really what I'm seeing. So I hope that resonated for you, writer, poet. Okay, and we have mirror neuron next. And Jennifer D is on deck after that, and you can type your questions now because I can just scroll back up And then we have Gabriella Santana, Shawnee D, and Good Fun 30. You can have your questions ready to submit because we're looking at about 26 minutes before my family comes home. And they might be a little late. They're not always here right at 7. But they like to leave and go out to my in-laws. My husband takes the kids to my in-laws so that I can work on Saturday and Sunday. So that's been my life because the kids are home all week with the remote school. Well, they go to school 2 days a week. So it's a whole thing where my work schedule isn't guaranteed. And I apologize for my dog. I really do. He will just bark until the cows come home. And then he'll bark at the cows. So, okay. This has to be one of the longest live chats I've been on, but it was worth it. This was great. Oh, thank you so much, Alex. And I will get to you. I will, one of these lives, you've been a big supporter of my channel for a while now, and I do appreciate all of your support and commitment to this over 3-hour live we've been going on. Okay, so we have Mir Neuron saying, what's next in love? What will my next partner be like? And how will I know? Okay, I love this. So I actually want to, I'll grab one from the Romance Angels to start us out. I really do have a superhero hubby, Czar. He really is. I couldn't have dreamed a better person into existence. And to have gotten to marry him and be with him for, let's see, over 17 years now. I mean, or almost 17. I'll be 17 in January. Lucky, lucky. I'm lucky one, that's for sure. Okay, so Mir Neuron, what's next in love? And describe this next partner and how will they know? Okay, so already there are, so it says let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So when this card pops up, it usually tells me that there may be a specific type that you're looking for, and this person coming in for you, they don't fit the type that you're naturally or normally drawn or attracted to. There's someone kind of off your radar, but then when they come on your radar, you're just like, whoa, like taken aback. So instead of trying to control that, you already know what this person looks like, allow this person to just come in and let things happen naturally. But there may even be also the other end or edge of the sword of this card is just dealing and healing with past relationship issues that you've had with your exes, with your parent-child dynamic with your parents. A lot of times those control issues, seep from relationship to relationship if we don't really address them. And this could even be you being someone who attracts in people who like to control what you do, and healing and putting the intention out that that's not going to be the case this time is going to help abate that before it gets started. Like healing that cycle before you get another partner is going to help avoid that situation completely. But let's go ahead and figure out what this person's like. Clear them. Okay. Whoa, we got 2. So morning, the world awaits, and lavender, surround yourself with love. So what I'm getting about this person is there's someone who's got a lot of support in their life. They've got a lot of close friends, close family. They're a very people person. They like to talk and hang out with people and have deep conversations. And they have a lot of friends in their lives that they've had since they were a child, like long-term friends. And surrounding yourself with love. They love to be loved. They love to feel love. They love to be in love. There's someone you're always going to know. They wear their heart on their sleeve. They are very sensitive. They're not afraid to be vulnerable with you. They won't be afraid to be vulnerable, where I think in the past maybe you've had problems with partners not opening up or expressing their emotions, in a way that you could really jive with. But this person's going to really have those good heart-to-heart conversations with you as well. But with the morning card, this is always a fun card for me because look out her window. It's open and there's like an ocean out the window, but none of the water's coming in. So this is like, again, going back to allow the situation to unfold naturally. This person's going to be totally out of left field. You may meet them in the most random of place, or just something's really fun about them. They have fun. They have a lot of fun. They are quirky. They are hilarious as well. Very hilarious. And they may even be a morning person or someone who gets up early in the morning to exercise or to just do some self-care like meditation. And they really put themselves, this sounds kind of vain, but I don't mean it vain. They put themselves on a pedestal. They know their worth. So when they're looking for you, the more you can, put yourself on a pedestal, they're going to know that you're the one for them. That's really what I'm seeing. This person is fun, and they may even dye their hair fun colors. She's got some blue hair dye going on there, and then we got some cool hairdos over here. So, I mean, they may do their hair cool, or just they do their hair, like maybe if you're not someone who's attracted to people with long hair, maybe they have long hair, and that's kind of goes against your normal type. But yeah, that's really what I'm seeing. So I hope that resonated for you. But yeah, it feels very fun, and just working on yourself is going to bring this person. That's a big theme again. We got lots of themes going. Well, I guess when you're working on 3 hours and 9 minutes of a live, you start to establish a couple of themes. Okay, so I hope that answered your question, Mirror Neuron. So Jennifer, let me scroll up just to make sure. 17 years ago. So you guys got together when you were 5? No, I'm a lot older than people think I am. Guess how old I am, guys, as I try to find the next question. Oh, you're so welcome, Mirror Neuron. You deleted your message, but I saw it. I got your thanks. Yes. 32, says Ashani. Okay, so, all right, who do we have on the next? I'll let you know my age before the next, but I just want to make sure I didn't miss the next person. I'm trying to scroll up to the list again. Jennifer D. Jennifer D still around, or who else? I think I may have scrolled way too much. Oh, and I just realized my background music died out who knows how long ago. Random. Okay, Jennifer D, you're up if you are still around, and then Gabriella if, so someone says 32, someone says 39 to 42-ish. Peggy. Yep, almost, not quite, but almost. I'm 38. Yeah, I was born in 1982. Graduated in 2000. Gemini moon. My mom looks really young for her age as well, so maybe that's it. Okay, Gabriella, Jennifer, there's Jennifer. Thank you. My question is, why do I keep dreaming I'm going to California, but I end up having to come to New York? Ooh. So let's go ahead and get our message from Spirit deck. Okay, so it's almost like you're being rerouted or detoured. That's really what I'm getting. It's like Spirit's trying to get you to open your eyes to realize that something in your life needs to be rerouted or a different way of going about it. We have vulnerability coming up. So this is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into unknown or unfamiliar territory. That makes sense with, you're expecting to go one place, but you go completely across the country. Unknown territory, unfamiliar territory, where decisions are based more on intuition rather than rationality. I'm hearing just trust your intuition. That's what I'm hearing. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. Like I said earlier when this card came in, I almost did it again because I read negativity. I'm like, negativity is a superpower. No, it's not. Vulnerability is a superpower. And I think they're just trying to tell you that, be more open to rerouting or redirecting. Like you have a sense in your mind or an idea in your mind that, okay, this is going to happen like this, but then yes, maybe the thing you want to happen happens, but it doesn't happen quite the way that you're expecting. That's that weird kind of detour way across the country. But I'm going to get some guidance also from Archangel Michael. But being vulnerable, because that was the main theme of that card, could just be it could be helping you, because if you find yourself somewhere completely across the country, I think anyone without realizing or knowing that was going to happen would feel pretty dang vulnerable. So maybe this is getting you in touch with your intuition and that vulnerability superpower. What else? Okay, use your imagination and you'll see the answer. So it's like you already know the answer. Again, with your intuition, check in with that intuition and it will help you with the answer that you seek, Jennifer. So why do I keep dreaming going to California but end up in New York? Let's get one more from our Moonology. I know how old you are. Good genes in the fam. Yes, Tanya. My cousin Tanya. She's 8 years older than me, but I won't reveal her age. You can do the math. But yeah, she's a grandmother, and boy, she looks like a sister to her daughter, my other cousin. She definitely does not look her age either. The age is just a number, right, guys? Because we keep incarnating anyway. Okay, a fiery climax approaches. So it's almost like spirits trying to, through your dream, Jennifer, to get you to see that something big is on the horizon for you. I mean, when you're expecting to end up one place and you're in a completely other, like that's mind-blowing. Like that's something out of this world. So I feel like there's something, big changes, big, exciting, good changes happening in your life. But it could even involve you traveling or moving somewhere that it never would have been on your radar, but maybe you get a really good job offer or something happens in your life where you're moving. Even if it's in the same town, living in the same town when you're on one end of town or another, you really have a whole different vibe going on just depending on the neighborhood and stuff. So that might be, I don't know, it's like they just want you to be open to the possibilities. That's what I just heard. So I hope that resonated for you, Jennifer. That makes sense. Yes. Okay, I know I'm missing so many people's comments. I'm definitely gonna have to go back and just look at everyone's comments. Okay, hometown is NYC. Okay, so that makes sense. Yeah, it's almost like you're coming back to yourself. If your hometown's in New York and you're wanting to go to California, it's like spirit keeps directing you back to yourself. So yeah, that makes sense to me that you're coming home to yourself, even when you have plans not to. It's almost like trusting that intuition is going to be key for you coming up. Okay, who else? We have a very short list, shortest of the day. Gabriella is next, Ashani, and Good Fun 30. So drop your questions and we'll get those going because we got 15 minutes left. I think I can do 3 questions in 15 minutes. And then everyone who came and hung out, I really do apologize we didn't get to you. But again, we're going to do this again tomorrow afternoon. I might try it earlier so I can have even more time. I might need to take a little break in there for a little bit of a meal and a bathroom break. But I'm having so much fun. I love this. I'm glad Archangel Michael told me, you're doing it. Just put yourself out there. I was like a nervous wreck when I started today, but thanks, guys. Okay. So who do we have? Of the list that was left, we have Ashani saying, how does my ex RJ feel about me right now? Okay, so if I know we kind of skipped a couple people, so if you are still on that list, please just have your comment ready or drop your questions so that my mods can help keep up with that, so we can roll into the next and then be ready. So Ashani, let me scroll back up. Is it scrolling or am I too high up? Okay, how does my ex RJ feel about me right now? So we're gonna hit that Romance Angels deck once again. How does Ashani's ex RJ feel about her right now? Okay. Whoa, look what popped out again. The card of the evening. We have wedding. This situation involves marriage. So in his mind, it's not over. That's for sure. It's not over. There's still lots of feelings there and wanting to have a future. But for whatever reason, there's something in the way. Let's find out. I just heard Kurt's song, Something in the Way. Kurt Cobain. So I don't know, maybe there's an important message in the song by Nirvana, Something in the Way for you. Or maybe that's a song you like or RJ likes. I don't know. Just heard it, so I'm going to say it. Okay. We have make the effort. So one or the other of you, I'm going to say probably RJ, isn't making the effort Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So he's not maybe putting forth the effort. Maybe there's other stuff going on that you don't know about, or just things in his life that are really taking a front seat. But then you have, it is safe for you to love. So maybe RJ just feels like with exes in his past, or things that had gone on in your life, or, you know, within your relationship with you, that maybe he didn't feel safe to be himself, or just maybe things moved too fast, or just there's something on his end where he didn't feel like he could, you know, go all in, so to speak. But I feel like he feels like that's still a possibility. But it says, open your heart to give and receive receive the highest energy of all. So I just think maybe that's that vulnerability coming up again. He wasn't really, I just almost said allowed, like he felt he wasn't allowed to speak his truth or to be vulnerable with you. And maybe that upset you. And that's why he just kind of, you know, is an ex right now. And it feels like it's more issues on his end and stuff he needs to work out, feeling safe in his own skin, in a relationship. I mean, I think it's a lot of his own personal beliefs or things he's got going on that, you know, is what's really keeping things at bay, is what I'm seeing. And thank you so much for helping out, Peggy. I'm going to make you a moderator as well, Peggy. Okay. All right, let's see. Wait, are you still live? I am so confused. Yeah, we're 3 hours, 20 minutes, and 32 seconds into the live. I tried to get through, and I've got like 2 or 3 people left on that super chat list that I just want to get to everybody. Of course, Ryan and the kids are going to be home in like 10 minutes, but we're going to roll. We're going to try to get this. I hope I didn't miss someone's question that's on the super chat list. So we got Ashani. I hope that resonated for you, Ashani, and that answered. Gabriella. Hi, you are not reading my question. Already wrote it 2 times. I want to know. I'm so sorry about that. The chat and everything is moving a little quick and trying to channel energies. I do apologize for that. I want to know more about my career plans, moving place and starting a whole new path. And am I doing everything right? Thank you very much. Yeah, it keeps moving on me. So, okay, so for Gabriella, I'm going to go ahead and grab the deck. Okay, so, okay, more about career plans. So we'll start there. Okay, so tell us about Gabriella's career plans. We got 2. We have say yes and decide the outcome. And this card came out earlier for someone else. It's like your career is up to you. Like, it's up to you to decide which path you want to take, and you're going to be able to go down that path. You're going to be able to be successful on that path because you have the number 47. 4 plus 7 is 11, and that's a new beginning. 11s are all about new beginnings, and you can even break that down to 2 partnerships. So you may be working with multiple people, but it feels to me, you know, you have say yes as well. So there's something in your life you're not saying yes, but when you do, it's like you can move on this path. You've got all the answers already within you, and it's just, I feel like you're almost just asking this question about your career for validation of, you know, you want to know more about your career plans was your question, but it's almost like you're deciding, should I stay or should I go on a whole new thing? Because you're saying moving place and start a whole new path, or maybe your other option would be to stay and do what you're doing. Am I doing everything all right? So let's get some more guidance on that career. Let's just go with the Life Purpose Oracle about career. Okay, so what does Gabriella need to know about her career plans? So we have crystals and heart's desire, which decide the outcome, and heart's desire. For me, this really says you already know what you're going to do, and it's almost like you've already decided on a subconscious level. It says the angels are supporting and guiding and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. So your intuition is already on it. Your intuition already knows what you need to do and how you need to do it. It's just maybe you need to do some meditation or a little bit of soul searching to figure out what your steps are to get you there. But then with the crystals card, it says your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. So maybe just I don't know if your career involves crystals at all, but if it doesn't, this just could be a tool to help you figure out, like in meditation, crystals can help you really connect to your higher guidance system, whether that's your higher self, your guides, your angels, the universe, God, whatever you call that energy. And that's going to help you figure out, because I think you, on a subconscious level, at the very least, you already know what you need to do. And the fact that you're already just asking, about moving and changing your career, that to me tells me you already know that's on the cards for you, pretty much. So moving place, and I think by moving place, you mean place of career, not place of home. And everything, am I doing everything all right, or should I change some resolution? Thank you very much. Okay, so let me make sure you haven't said anything else here. I like to stay on the question, but I also like to see if you have updates about the question. Whoa, that was loud. Okay. All right, this is it. Support. Your life purpose fully supports you. So this is, this may be undecision or wondering where to go. Is your guides and angels stepping in to help you figure out what's more in alignment with your life purpose? So if you're trying to decide like between two paths, the best way to do that is to always ask yourself, what way is going to bring me closer to my life purpose? And then take your steps in that direction. So if the job you're in is a soul-crushing job, absolutely change careers. If the if the job is your heart's desire, then stay there. But I'm gonna say it's probably not, and that's why you're asking, wanting to move careers. Okay, let me just make sure I haven't missed anything from. Yeah, thanks Amanda B for letting everyone know. Yeah, any future super chats or questions, I'm going to be back on again tomorrow. And I'm going to try to get through this super chat that my family is usually home about 7 p.m., which is about 4 minutes from now. So I try to get through today's super chats. And I know that the topic or the title of the video did say free. I did not expect anyone out of the kindness of their heart to donate anything for a super chat. So that was totally unexpected, and I did not plan for that at all. But I felt because someone was trying to exchange energy to me that I needed to put them as a priority to get their question answered. But again, I want to be doing this a lot more often than I ever have, which is never until today. So just you can subscribe or hit the bell for notifications to know when I'm going to be back on. And let me just see any more super chats. I know there was someone I think that we maybe skipped or that was still left on that list. Amanda B or Stacy. Anybody? Bye, Alex. I hope I didn't miss you. You might already be gone. I just saw that. It's really hard if you haven't done a live yet. I mean, I can now speak from experience, but it's really hard to watch the chat and get everything in the chat and channel information and know which deck to use. It's a thing. Okay, Good Fun 30, are you still around? And if you said your question, I don't know if I saw that. So maybe retype that, or any other list people from Super Chat. I just see now my makeup's like 3 hours old, 4 hours old, coming off on my face. Okay. Yeah, Walter's at it again. Barking, barking, barking. So, okay, I think Good Fun 30 is the last one on the list. Okay, so Good Fun 30, moving country, says Gabriela Santana. Is that a question you want to know about to just kind of coincide with what you've already talked about? Crystal Ball, we're doing the super chats today, and then any other questions are going to be probably put off till tomorrow. So you can do the notification. I'm going to try to go live earlier tomorrow during the day. Now that I know what I'm doing a little bit and that this can work, that I can get on a little earlier. Because I love this. I love connecting with all of you. I had so much fun. So I'm still not seeing Good Fun 30. And that was the last person on my super chat list, I believe. Walter down there barking. He gets bored. He's probably waiting for his dinner. Well, that's not true. If he was really wanting his dinner, he'd be scratching the door right here. I do apologize to the people that I missed. I thought, and I've said this like 12 times already, but I thought that maybe 10 people would be on this live. It's my first time ever doing a live, so I thought, oh, there might be 10 people, because I just decided today, because Archangel Michael came in and said, it's time, put yourself out of that comfort zone. So it was a last minute, last couple hours before I went live, I posted on Instagram and here, to what's the word, schedule it. And that's all the notice I gave, because I didn't even know this morning when I woke up that was what I was doing. Okay, good, fun 30. Man, I hope whoever super chatted that I didn't get to today will please hopefully show up tomorrow so I can repay that beautiful kindness that they gave their beautiful currency. That was very nice. I did not expect that at all. And thank you, all of you who are still here. We still have 19 people. And, we've got over 101 likes. So we had quite a few people checking in throughout this 3 hour, 30 minute. I thought, oh, I'll probably go on 45 minutes to an hour. I might get a couple people. 3 hours and 30 minutes later. Yeah. Oh, Peggy. Yeah. I kind of announced that when you were maybe not right around, but I modded you because I know you. I trust you. And hey, Cassie, you're still here too. So it is 7. So if we don't hear from Good Fun 30 in the next minute or so, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Yeah, I did mention it earlier, Stacy, you're right. So hopefully whoever needed their message got that message, and that I'll be here tomorrow and possibly next weekend as well. Yeah, it's already been 3 hours. I still am like, it might have been an hour. Like energetically, I could probably go on with one little bathroom break because I've been drinking lots of water, but I could probably go on for another 3 hours. But, family's going to be home any minute, so I didn't want to keep going and then have them show up and then Walter really having some fun down there. Oh, thank you, Stacy. Thank you, everybody. I really do appreciate all of you guys dropping in and taking a chance on this live newbie today. I had so much fun. And yes, Cassie, I will enjoy my family. I haven't seen them since this morning, so it's always fun when they get home and I can see what they did all day. They're out in the garage in the shop building things and bouncing basketballs and having fun things that all the guys like to do. Having time with the grandparents and their uncle and their cousins. 2 of their cousins live out there too now. So it's a full house out there. They have lots of fun. Yes, I will rest up. Lots of grief was going on with my grandma's funeral, but I feel like I'm ready to, I've been very connected to spirit just with her passing. And I felt like this morning, Archangel Michael talking in my ear, more a voice in my head than like external, but you guys get what I'm saying. But I just knew I had to come on because there were some people that just needed some answers about some things. And thank you so much, Czar. Yes, have a good night to you too, Tiana or Tiana. I hope I'm not mispronouncing that. Yes, I will hydrate. I should probably hydrate now, but yes, tomorrow. I went on at 3:30 p.m. Mountain Time today. I'll probably be going on earlier in the day tomorrow. So yeah, and hopefully I can read people that just want a free reading, because that was my intent. But I'm not to say I didn't appreciate the super chats. They were just like way unexpected. I did not expect that at all. Yes, Amanda B, thank you. I'm gonna write down Good Fun 30. I can't believe how many we got through today though. I know 3 hours and 33 minutes later, but still, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of energy. That was fun. Yes, you all enjoy your Saturday evening as well. I've got Good Fun 30 written down, and thanks again, you guys, for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really, truly do hope to see all of y'all back at the Dunn Creative for a live tomorrow. All right, bye.